I brought up the podcast to people, and Napoleon wants to do it.
Wants to do it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, tell him about it. He's a funny dude.
Yo, we spent like an hour Friday night just talking about Spike Lee movies. He knows his shit.
We can do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and he's funny as fuck.
Are we gonna
Oh, so if that's what it's gonna be. Like, this could be a.
Nah, people would come on. Are we gonna put it on? I'm gonna put it on iTunes. I'm gonna try to do it this week. We're gonna put it on iTunes.
Yeah.
All the comedians will come
out
out
on Spotify, iTunes, and all that.
Like,
we're gonna do that.
Like, especially if we like, you get a guy like Napoleon. Like, a lot of people would be like, "Oh shit, all right."
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but all right, whatever.
He won that Caroline's
March Madness. Yeah. And then they brought yo, it's funny because he was at Omen Hustle last night, so they brought him up and they fucked up the credit, and he was like it's fine. I only beat out 63 other comedians. It's like, yeah,
but yeah, we'll definitely. It's definitely gonna be on iTunes, Stitcher,
SoundCloud,
Google Play. I'm gonna put it on Spotify.
Nice.
I'm gonna do all that shit. So I'm gonna set it up. I'm trying to set it up this week. So if anybody doesn't want to watch, doesn't really watch YouTube and shit, we got views on YouTube, but they can go to.
Speaking of, I should shout somebody out. Someone who watched on YouTube. Someone who watched on YouTube reached out to me, and we had a conversation talking about movies and stuff. I should shout him out. Let me pull up his name. I think it's Talik Davis.
Shout out to Talik.
Let me just. Sorry, I should have probably done this sooner.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out. My phone's dead, or I would shout out.
So me and E-Bokk kind of came up with a strategy.
Talik.
I think we all should pick a movie for each other. Like, you pick a movie for us, I pick a movie for y'all.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then we'll come back on.
Rather than watch 3 movies that are
and then if we have a guest, they can pick a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or and then we'll all review that one movie. Or
I like that idea.
If the guest comes and picks a movie.
Because I gotta say, I did not like Casablanca.
I liked it.
You want to start with Casablanca? What?
You didn't like?
You want to start with Casablanca?
I fell asleep. I was like, this is stupid.
You fell asleep with Casablanca?
Yeah.
At what juncture did you fall asleep?
I fell asleep. It had to be like 40 minutes in.
What do you remember?
No, I mean, like, that's what I mean.
Oh, like
what was happening in the movie when you fell asleep?
So it was somewhere around where they thought that Rick had the papers, and then the girl, what was her name?
I hated the women in all these movies.
I fucking loved the women. Oh, the Space Ghost. Come on.
Well, I
like what men want.
I
like the women.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But
yo, son, you're typecasting us. Okay. I was like, okay, finally, these are love stories, but at least the women here are hoes, and I respect that. And I was like, okay, and here you are.
There was a theme. These
women got it popping.
All these movies, like, there's a theme to it.
The bitches will get it popping.
But yeah, shout out Talik Davis. You can follow him on Instagram. He's a cool dude. We were talking about movies for like an hour and a half. It was great.
Okay, cool.
He had a lot of good suggestions for stuff we should watch.
Yeah, that's what I was telling people. People want us to watch a whole bunch of
stuff. Every movie.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. They want us to watch every movie now. Watch this movie. Somebody tells us talk about Godzilla and shit.
Which Godzilla though?
Like the old school ones,
or the one with
Godzilla in general.
The one with Matthew Broderick.
But let's start Casablanca.
All right, so Casablanca. All right, I've got notes, man.
Yeah, bring it up.
That's how you know Stan is officially into the show now.
I'm a cinephile, man.
Writing notes and shit.
So all right, bet. First things first. Peter Lorre, the Ugarte, what's his name?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
The guy who got arrested, who had the papers, but then passed them off to Rick.
Didn't he died?
No,
right?
he dead, right?
Yeah.
He got arrested.
What are we talking about?
The dude,
the guy with the big eyes.
Casablanca.
Yeah, the guy with the big eyes.
Hey, Rick, can you save me?
Oh, the guy in the beginning.
Yeah.
Who gets arrested and killed.
So I always knew that, like,
he got killed. He didn't get killed. He just got arrested and got taken.
But they imply that he dies.
No, he literally said he died. Like, how am I going to explain his death? Was it suicide or did he try to escape?
Oh yeah. That's right.
You niggas don't be paying attention.
I didn't pay attention to that part.
I just thought, first off,
it's a weird movie. Bro.
I didn't.
It is not.
People talk about Humphrey Bogart as like some whatever. Like, he was not compelling at all.
Hold on. That's who's Humphrey Bogart?
Rick. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
he is me in the flesh. I like him. I like Rick.
But yo,
I like Rick.
I didn't like him up until the end. I was like, okay.
I didn't like him up until
he redeemed himself.
I didn't like him up until the chick got into the mix. Every time the chick got into the mix,
you know what though? You're right.
I hated the main character.
I did. So I had to watch it twice because I fell asleep. But you're right. Like he was cool, calm, and collected as soon as
same thing. As soon as
she showed up.
The moment the chick came in the mix,
fucked it all up.
This movie is fucking stupid now. Because I was with the whole movie. I actually thought the movie was fucking stupid. I was like, this is so dumb. Until the scene with the mother in the elevator.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, this movie is different.
So
wait, what? The mother in the elevator?
Yeah, that's North by NorthWest. Casablanca.
But like, all right, so like Peter Lorre, the guy that plays Ugarte, he remember back in the day, like Bugs Bunny cartoons, like there would always be like that weird bug-eyed character.
Yeah, it's based on him.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
How do you not?
I just assumed that it was based on somebody. I didn't know it was him.
Casablanca is like.
As a matter of fact, there's a Bugs Bunny cartoon called
all the movies is like.
There's a Bugs Bunny cartoon called Casabunny. It's just basically Casablanca in cartoon form.
Yeah.
And I like so that's
you watched that too?
Yeah, but years ago. I mean, I want to. I do. I should go.
You was eating Popeye's chicken while he was watching. Watching that movie.
Yeah, we got over thousands of like 2,000, 3,000 views of that.
Really?
Of that. We put the clip on.
Oh, just that moment.
We put the clip on Flip Channel. Yeah, we put one of that clip on his channel.
Well, I mean,
the Popeyes clip.
We gotta get sponsored by Popeyes at this point.
Hey, I'll be happy.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Nah, I don't like Popeyes.
What? What's your fried chicken of choice?
Home.
Well, not all of us are so lucky.
What do you mean so lucky? Everybody can afford grease and some chicken.
It's so much work. You just go. I live around the corner.
When you're out on a road trip or something like that.
Road trip. I live around the corner from a Popeyes.
I'm just saying, like.
Oh yeah, in general, yeah.
Yeah. You don't always eat your home cooked chicken. You gotta
oh, and that's another thing. I went back and watched some of the movies that I didn't watch. The Green Book.
Racist. Super racist?
Probably the most racist movie I've ever
Oh
watched.
no, come on, not the most racist.
More
racist than 12 Years a Slave?
More. I didn't see 12 Years a Slave, but it's probably more racist than that.
I don't think so.
Let me explain something to you.
No, I don't think so.
This is something
racist.
You guys just act like, oh no, it's campy. It's not. Look. Every single racist moment the black man experiences in that movie, he brought on himself. Did you notice that?
Yeah, but that's the part that pissed me off.
That's the
part that pissed me off in that movie. Every time they was surprised at the racism. It's like how are you
part where they get pulled over
wasn't
really his fault. That wasn't on him.
Yeah, that was him.
When they got pulled over.
At the end or before that?
Man.
Like toward the middle or whatever. When the guy called the driver, when the cop called him a nigga or whatever, he's like, oh, because you're Italian and you're whatever, like you're basically a nigga yourself or some shit like that. I forgot what he said exactly.
Whatever.
Nah, that town had a curfew and they broke it.
That's true.
Every single instance has an excusable. So every single instance.
That's why I was like, why are they surprised every time some racist shit happens in that movie? It baffles my mind.
That movie could have been named. Sometimes it'd be y'all.
Yo, that's good. That's really funny.
Every single instance, he was fucking some dude in public. That's his fault that the cops got it.
That's what I said. But this is the same shit I said. Why are they surprised every time there's some racist shit that happens?
Yeah.
Every time in that movie some racist shit happens. Oh my God, how could this be?
I think
you're in the South, bro.
Yeah, he's getting beat up in a bar that he walked into already drunk. Yeah. It's like it's your fault.
Yeah.
Every single time.
It's a white bar. You're gonna walk in there. Oh, I can't believe they won't serve me a drink. You're a nigga in the South.
And he's already drunk. He's already drunk.
Yeah.
He's like, why couldn't you drink with the black people playing stickball? Like, why you had to go over there? You had no business.
He was way too uppity for those guys.
Every single instance was his fault, and it was just like, oh shit.
Do you think that's why his estate and his family didn't fuck with the movie?
Absolutely.
It's probably a lie.
And his driver was probably gay.
Half that shit was probably a lie.
Yeah.
Well, they remained friends till they died.
Yeah.
How about the black dude in Casablanca? Was that racist?
Wait, where was
the piano player?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a piano player, man.
Yeah. I don't think that's his normal speaking voice.
No. That guy and the bartender too. I thought the bartender was kind of weird too.
The bartender?
Yeah, he's like when he kept saying "I love you."
You know what made that?
That was weird.
You know what was ill about that movie? The part at the end where it was like where the police had to find a reason to shut down the club and shit. It was like,
No,
yeah, so many reasons.
I can't believe it.
I'm disgusted.
And then the dude,
So many
Surprised.
reasons.
and the dude came out. He's like, "Here's your winnings, sir."
He's like, oh, thank you.
Like, I love that part.
Yeah.
And like, you know, there's always all the quotes that come out of that movie. Like, that movie's misquoted a lot apparently now that I've noticed.
And yeah, that's one of the
that
bigger
movie.
things I noticed.
I
I
like
was like,
the biggest quote that always comes out of the movie is
here's looking at you.
"Here's
kid."
looking at you, kid." He
Oh, yeah.
never really says it like that.
Yeah, he did it.
But like not like it's. They made it seem like that's like exactly how it was a little different.
I don't remember those quotes.
All the quotables, I was like, I would be quoting different. That's what
Yeah.
I meant to go back and write down the other shit.
The quote.
He was speaking some gangster shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Rick is gangster, bro. I like him.
I mean,
he was gangster.
Yeah,
the
he-
character I think is dope, but like I don't think Humphrey
Until
Bogart.
the girl came in
Could
the
somebody
mix,
else have
he
played that
was
character?
gangster.
He
I fucked with him.
simped quite a bit.
Yeah,
That's
when
the
the
part I
girl
was
came
like-
in the mix.
Yeah.
It fucked up his whole shit. I was
Yeah.
like, his whole image is fucked up now. Like,
Well, even when they
and she's a bird head. Like, what the fuck? Why she leave him at the train station?
straight thotty.
Why she leave him at the train station? Because she was married to the other dude, right?
Yeah.
That's so dumb. That's the dumbest shit ever.
But it started out like when they did the flashbacks where they showed him like dancing with her. He had his eyes closed. Her eyes were open. I was like, this nigga.
Nah.
What's your name? We said no names, nigga. I'm like, what? This nigga Rick. Oh
Nah,
shit.
Rick was gangster though.
Yeah.
When
When he
his heart got broken, he became a gangster.
yeah, put on that plane, got it popping.
He was like, "I show." He was like, what did he say? What was the fucking quote? What's that quote?
What?
We talked about. He's like, "I'll stick my neck out for nobody." That shit is fire. That's a
That's a good
fire
line.
line.
That's a good line.
So fire line. His boy just got arrested. I'll stick my neck out for nobody.
And he got murked, his boy.
I don't understand why he was trying to go back to the States though.
Who's the Duce clan? Like, why they never talked about that?
What do you mean?
The
The
what?
Duce symbol was on the ring and all that shit. That's what that is.
That's how it started. Duce Palooza started that way.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Duce ring. When I first seen it in the first scene, the dude gets clapped and they find the paper with the Duce.
Oh, man,
like,
that's
yo,
so
they got
funny. I can't
Duce
believe-
back then.
Well, it wasn't like Morocco, right? So I mean,
It's in Africa.
yeah, like northern Africa.
It was in Casablanca.
Yeah.
Casablanca. There was only like three black people in that movie. That's just kind of weird.
I mean,
That's racist.
they're probably around, but they just didn't let them into the bar.
But that movie did explain to me why so many Moroccans are like mixed. I was like, oh, because a lot of people were trying to flee from the war, but some
Yeah.
people got stuck there and just fucked.
Yeah.
So now
I
there's
mean,
like a
yeah.
bunch of
I want to go to Casablanca now.
You think it's still there? Like,
Casablanca?
yeah.
yeah. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like things change. Like fucking
I want to go there.
St. Martin's gone now.
Just for seeing that movie, I want to go there.
I was dating a girl who went there last year,
St. Martin.
Casablanca,
Oh.
Morocco.
Oh yeah. I would go to. What's Moroccan food like? I feel like you would know.
Moroccan food?
Yeah. You've never had Moroccan
It's
food?
pretty
I
regular.
probably have. I just
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not
probably
very. I'm not
regular
very.
shit,
I'm not.
like-
I'm not that
Yeah.
adventurous when it comes
Because
to
I think
cuisine.
they're
Yo,
There-
it's
there
only
is-
but so many different types of food. It's just the way you eat it.
Yeah.
And the different things that's around.
and their Islamic influence. So Islamic food is pretty much
all the same.
yeah.
So it's like
you know what I
roti
mean?
kinda
Yeah,
esque.
yeah. Rotisserie meats,
I
Big
am a
halal
big
card.
fan of the shaved meats.
shaved meat is some.
Gyros.
Oh man, I'm trying to go low carb, but I had a gyro the other night. It was fantastic. A big chunk of tomato in there. It's good. It's good.
You ever do a gyro? No vegetables.
Just straight meat.
Yeah. When the dude I know, he puts in extra meat to compensate, so it's just a brick. Never mind, I'm getting outside.
That's how you get gout, bro. You got to be careful.
Fire.
Holy shit, that sounds amazing though.
Yeah,
He
man.
can't do. He's diabetic.
I can do whatever I want. It's just whether or not I want to live.
You
Oh, on
I
your
know that,
Patrice
but-
shit?
Yeah, right.
can't fucking on the edge.
You know, I did go through a Patrice phase when I started comedy. I would wear a fedora and I swear to God, you probably remember. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think
I went through like a
three.
3-month Patrice phase. I don't know why. I look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I wasn't even funny. I was just like,
Goes on topic crazy.
Yeah.
So what was better to you, Casablanca or North by Northwest?
North by Northwest was so good. I thought it was.
Well,
I thought it was good.
I loved it.
North by Northwest was
You ever seen it before?
groundbreaking to me.
No, right?
Shit was groundbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
Because it was
of
like
shit
the
that
first.
they use today.
It was.
I
so-
thought Tom Clancy was the nigga who made that genre,
The Born
but no, it
Identity.
wasn't.
yeah. That
All he
whole-
did was copy it.
right.
So it's like I felt like I fell a victim to
It
marketing.
was
Like,
really
they're like,
you could call it the original Bond movie.
It was.
yes, it
No,
was.
Yeah.
basically.
Like,
But he's stupid though.
how?
Yeah, he was like he grabbed
He
the
was
knife out the
dumb. He
dude's
kept
back.
going
with
I was like, why would you touch the knife? I was yelling at the
Just
screen.
standing there, it was like,
He kept going with it though.
Oh,
He didn't have
Like,
to go
alright.
to the hotel.
that
No, yeah,
too.
he didn't
Brought
have to
his
do that.
mom to
And
the
he was
hotel.
touching
do that.
everything. I was like, why are you putting your prints
Fingerprints,
everywhere
yeah.
in the hotel?
I mean, DNA wasn't like a thing back then, but still, like you could have.
Nah.
So when
I
dude,
wasn't feeling the movie though in the beginning.
seriously,
I was
Like, at
this
what
is
point-
fucking stupid, it's corny. And then his mother in the elevator when he was like,
Oh,
"You-
yeah.
Oh, his
You guys
mother
aren't
was
gonna
just-
kill my
oh
son.
my
Everybody
God.
starts
"Kill
laughing.
my son." I was like, "Oh, this movie."
then everybody
gangster.
started.
This movie's retarded.
Everybody in the elevator starts laughing, even the people in the back. I had no context whatsoever.
Yeah, because then I was like, all right, I like this movie now.
Yeah.
Because it was a part, it started weighing on, like when they get him drunk and put
Yeah.
him in the car, I was like, all right, this is.
I got some notes on North by Northwest as well.
But then when his mom said that shit, I was like, yo, this shit is funny.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the girl came in and fucked it up for me.
First off, they just gave this nigga alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. That's a lot of what is it? Whiskey they gave him? Bourbon?
Yeah.
He would have died. There's no way he would have. And they put him behind the wheel of a car, and he was driving fine.
No, he wasn't driving fine.
He was. The fact that he didn't die tells you that he was driving fine.
Nah. I like the cop shit. I like when the cops pulled him over and shit. I like that shit. And they had him in the precinct.
Yeah.
It was just, this story sounded crazy.
No one. And here's another thing I wrote. No one saw the dude throw the knife. Nobody saw him. He's just and it wasn't a small knife either. It wasn't like a switchblade. It was a fucking butcher knife.
The thing that got me
That shit
was,
shocked me though. When that happened, it shocked me. I was like, "Oh, they killed this nigga." I was like, "Oh no." You know what? Every time in those two movies, Casablanca and North by Northwest, every time somebody died, it shocked me. Every time, it shocked me.
Was it because you weren't expecting anybody to die?
No. Especially in the beginning, the dude ran and they just clapped him. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is different.
Yeah, the
why
very
they just
beginning?
shooting him like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was trying to get away.
Yeah, and then when the
Oh,
dude
yeah, then when
went
he
through
shot
the
back,
door,
yeah.
then when the dude went through, I think he was gonna go through the door and just keep running. Then he turned around and started shooting. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is this?
I was like, yeah, that would happen in Moraga.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
gangster. Like that shit like that is like wow.
The other thing I wrote down, because I don't know, I must have slipped and didn't pay attention. But
Even when the
when the
chick
fuck did
shot
they get
him.
to South Dakota?
Who knows, bro?
What do you mean? Where?
That's where
Washington.
Mount
North by
that's where Mount
Northwest,
yeah.
or-
No, it's in Washington.
But Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota, isn't it?
It's
Look,
in Washington State. I thought.
He was retracing the secret agent steps,
Yeah.
so that's how he.
The fake one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was the other thing. I was like, so they're chasing this guy because they think he's someone else who doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No, he does exist. He did.
No.
exist.
They made up a.
They
fake
made up a
person.
fake person
Oh.
And
because
then,
the secret agent was the chick,
Yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah.
but this is the thing: he doesn't know that the dude didn't exist.
right?
So he's trying to find
No,
out
so
who
who's
the dude is.
they killed?
Which guy? With the knife?
airport, yeah.
He was
That wasn't an airport. That was the UN.
right.
Yeah,
This,
the
yeah.
UN,
Yeah.
That guy
Looked
was
like an airport.
who.
I'm pretty sure they filmed that in an airport.
That guy was whose house they were in
the
Glen
dude's
Cove.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they lied.
So they really didn't have to kill him, but at that point, I guess he knew too much, and he was just like, all right, well, we got to kill this guy.
No, they were
That
gonna.
just shocked me.
they-
when
Were they gonna kill him anyway?
Yeah, they were gonna kill him anyways, but
Because they had his house.
yeah, like I think they were in there trying to get information to kill him or something like that.
Maybe that's
So,
what it was.
The criminal
It's a
organization.
complicated movie.
Yeah,
North by Northwest is a very complicated movie.
But there were a few plot holes. So it's like, okay, you're in the UN, which is very secure, and you kill a nigga by throwing a knife.
yeah,
But you're at an auction and you can't just throw another knife
Right,
at a
right.
nigga.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
no, but that was he caused the scene.
later on, that was like,
But he caused the scene. That's why they couldn't kill him
Yeah.
because he caused the scene. He caused attention to himself.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Cary Grant plays a very good drunk. Like when they got him at the police station, and he's like stumbling,
He's a
and
good actor.
yeah,
He is.
But he has a very weird back.
Nah,
I was like, this nigga got a humpback.
my thing is, why he kept
Really?
putting
I
on
don't think I
suits?
noticed.
Like, it's uncomfortable.
that's what they wore. That was the time.
Like,
Niggas wore suits to baseball games, man.
It was bugging.
But the girl got it immediately popping with him on the train.
Yo,
That's
I
but she's an
appreciated that.
but
informant.
so
so
much.
it's like,
yeah, she was just trying to
she fucked up the movie for me.
Yeah,
You think so? I thought it was alright.
I think the only good scene was her shooting when she shot him and shit.
I fucking
With the blanks,
I
yeah.
love the role she played. She was a down.
And she wanted dick from jump.
She wanted dick from jump, and there was back in the day we used to
pissed me
have
off.
respect for hoes. She
Yeah.
got married to him a month down the road.
Yeah, they barely knew each other.
Yeah, I like the scenes and then the fake kissing and it's like
Was
it
it-
was too
Well,
corny
that's
for
the
me.
that's
Wasn't
the time
enough
though.
Ready Player One in it for you? That's some bullshit.
No, but that was
To falling in love with
way
some
too
bitch that
corny.
you never
That
seen
was
before.
Too corny for me. Like
She actually gave him pussy, so he had a reason to love that shit.
That's a good point.
yeah,
That's a good
all
point.
Good. Oh, just because you get pussy, you're in love now, right?
I mean, that's
Yeah,
Just because he played video games with a chick, you supposed to be falling in love?
different. You watched all her Twitch streams. You basically knew her for years.
It's because you sound crazy.
He watched the Twitch stream.
But he never knew what she looked
all that
like.
shit.
He never knew what she
He
looked
never
like.
knew what she looked like, but he liked who she was.
Space Ghost, you so
You meet
crazy.
this bitch on the train, she fucks you in a thing, and then all of
No,
a sudden,
no.
she start twisting on you. You still in love?
Listen,
Or
it's
no?
1959.
no.
Nobody,
I just meant
you gotta
No,
speed things up.
She helped him hide as a fugitive from the law.
That's true. That's
on
love.
purpose.
He doesn't know that at the
He
time.
figured it out.
He figured it out later, but then she
By the
was
way,
already
still
acting.
love
The scene where he writes the note on the matchbook and then throws it at her, like she easily could have missed that. Like it would have been totally like that. I think that it would have been a funny alternate scene, an alternate reality where she
the
just
dude
gets
picked
up and
it
walks
up?
away,
Did
and
the dude
dude
pick it
picks it up and just he's like, oh, I'm
I
gonna.
thought that was gonna happen because they kept shocking me with the way they're killing people. So I'm like, he's
Yeah.
gonna pick up the fucking matchbook
Yeah.
and just shoot her or some shit.
What did he do to the old lady that pointed the gun at him? Because remember he didn't realize that it had blanks, and she pointed, and you hear a gunshot, but you just see him run out of the house.
Oh, so
Does he like punch her or something like that, or?
Of course, he had.
But they didn't show it. I was just
Because
curious
she's an old lady.
because you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if she's alive. You know?
But she lied to the cops. Like, I don't know him.
Oh, when he came back the next day?
Yeah. Like, I've been waiting for him to whip that out.
Yeah, it's true. Yo, you know how frustrating that would be if like you show up to some house, you get kidnapped. By the way, okay. First of all,
Why
They
did they
picked
take
him
him
up-
back to the?
Go back to, nah, but that's something I would have thought of though.
and
Take
yo,
the police, my mother,
A man-
everybody. Like I brought my mother and she can identify
and you know
me.
how long
This
of
is who I
a
am.
long of a cab ride that is from
No, but
Manhattan
that's-
to Glen Cove?
But that's gangster though. To bring your mother, my mother IDs me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because your mother already knows who you are. So
Yeah.
Your mother IDs you.
his mother.
that
his
should have been
lawyer.
enough. No,
Yeah.
shouldn't that have been enough for like?
Yes.
And he had ID.
That he brought his mother.
I'm just saying, like that should have been enough to be like, oh, something weird's going on here.
Yeah, that
But no, but they
That's a
didn't
bad
say-
job by the cops.
Nah, but then when they
Yeah.
went to the house and then she was like, "Oh, you were drunk. It was a party last night and shit." That
They
kinda
just
fucked
believe him?
up. I kind of fucked him up a little.
It
bit.
did.
But the cops could have done a little
They
research
could have done a little
to
hard, yeah.
understand that that dude's wife is actually dead.
North by Northwest was cool. Man.
Yeah, that was.
I thought it was good. I thought it was.
There,
fun.
yeah, there was a little
I-
impossible moments, but I was like, why? Wait, why are they trying to kill
They
him by
definitely
plane?
all died. They should have all died at Mount Rushmore.
Why did they try to kill him by plane? I was like, oh, it's a rat.
Yeah, right?
He's in a cornfield. They're just gonna have some
so
dude waiting
I
there
did
with
a-
one gun, walk up to him.
Nah,
Pop.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was too obvious.
That scene was they did that scene over in another Bond movie, I think.
They did that scene over in
mad movies.
Like,
that scene is in so many.
Me
movies.
watching that scene, I was like, yo, this could be like, wait
was like, this
wait
was
a
in
second.
this.
Yeah.
No,
It
these
was in
movies
this.
like
It was in
this.
Shooter. It was in mad movies.
Yeah.
Was it
bro.
in Shooter? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
in the beginning.
With Mark Wahlberg? That
Yeah.
movie? Yeah, I think
It was in the beginning of that. That's when I first thought, I was like, oh, this is the same
Yeah,
fucking scene.
where the guy sets you up to kill you, but then you end up killing him. And,
Nah, but the whole plane shit.
Like I just
Mad
thought that like you're right. There's way
You
easier
know when they're
people
running
to.
and the plane starts shooting? That's in every fucking movie.
Yeah. And like the bullets are always on either side of them because you can't, for some reason, you can't just move a plane to the left or the right.
Movie. Fast and Furious. That's in every movie.
Oh, that was in Batman too.
Batman.
Yeah, in the first Batman.
That Hitchcock is a fucking genius.
Yeah, man.
They said, I was reading, they said
Hollywood is dumb. That's what it is.
That's true. That's true too. They were saying that Hitchcock made North by Northwest as like he wanted to get away from all the other stuff he was doing. Yeah. He was doing like one type of movie, and then he was like, I'm gonna do something way different. And he basically invented the spy movie.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And then they try to
crazy,
like
though.
every couple of years they'll tell you some another white guy invented it.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy is a fucking fraud to me right now. That's all I'm saying.
Tom Clancy is a video game producer to me.
He writes books. Yeah, and then people take the books and make them into movies. And
video game shit is fire.
In the video, there's a new one.
Tom Clancy video games are fire.
What is
like
that
Metal
new?
Gear Solid or something?
No, Rainbow Six.
Would never be able to make a Metal Gear Solid. Are you crazy?
He did all the Rainbow Six ones.
Metal Gear Solid is so complex.
Metal Gear Solid was dope shit.
Metal Gear Solid is the most complex shit.
The first one. There's still stuff in the first one that's like kind of amazing.
The second one where they realize they're in a video game. Are you crazy? You never seen that shit.
Like,
you ain't never seen no shit like that.
Remember like when like you would like, this is like pre-internet, and like you had to like find out that you could get the diazepam, and you could hide in the box, all that dumb shit. Like
you could hide, you knew.
I don't think I knew. There were certain. The radio frequency thing. Remember the radio frequency thing?
Yeah, the radio frequency thing.
That was like, this is like the secret thing. Like if you. There's like you could dial through the radio frequencies and like talk to different people. It was crazy shit like that.
That was wild.
Those Japs are crazy, man.
The second one is.
I don't remember the second one so much. Yeah.
The second one.
I know.
That's a whole different.
I like to sneak in racism
That's a whole
so
different
often.
Show.
Yeah.
That's a whole different.
All right. So, Hitchcock inventing the spy movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think people need to start giving more credit to people that made movies back then, man. Because like everything else is just a carbon copy of everything.
Or else Hollywood would lose a lot of its power if people knew where they got all this shit from. Like a lot of the gangster movies.
I don't know though, because it's still good, but I still want to see.
You like Godfather?
I like Godfather a little bit. Yeah.
It ripped off entirely a whole nother movie.
I think I heard that.
That's probably that's the movie.
Scarface is a remake.
That probably would be the movie I picked if I had to pick a movie.
Scarface is a remake of another gangster movie in the 30s. I think I have it on DVD.
Yeah, they're all copies of it.
Everything is a remake now.
Off of Mac the Knife.
That's what it was. Yeah.
What Men Want is another remake.
Okay, so I didn't see it, but I saw What Women Want, and I just imagined the same thing but reversed.
No, imagine it, but even worse.
It's kind of hard to imagine. It was pretty bad. It was Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson gets struck by lightning or some shit.
All right, she never got struck by lightning.
How did she get the thought?
Erykah Badu gave her some.
Just get like all
Haitian tea.
Incredible in that movie.
Yeah,
Erykah Badu should have been.
She was the best actress.
She's a good actress
in that movie.
I mean, she doesn't act a lot, but the only other movie I remember her in was in Blues Brothers 2000, where she played a voodoo priestess.
Wait, so she played the same character?
It's kind of the same character, but she sells weed on the side.
Oh,
yeah. So I like Erykah Badu's character.
Gave her Haitian tea.
Yeah,
Haitian
tea gave her the powers.
It was called Haitian tea. They didn't even do any research to come up with.
She called it jasmine tea.
That's not.
Yeah, but then she said she ordered it offline.
She ordered offline. It's Haitian. It's got weed. It got weed, a little bit of ecstasy.
I'm glad I didn't see this. Oh my god. She could have It's
a great movie.
Any producer could have done what? Any producer could have done this much research.
It's not the best movie ever.
It doesn't sound like the best.
It's not better than Casablanca, but it's pretty good, man.
Well, it's not better than Casablanca. Then it's not good at all.
Pretty good.
Space.
It's not horrible.
So she gets powers.
You guys really shit on movies, and you don't support black businesses.
It's a lot.
Is it really a black business though?
It's a good movie for black women and shit like that.
Oh no!
It doesn't sound like it.
It is. Why?
All right. So she gets to. Hold on. How does it start?
All right.
How does it start?
We do spoilers on the show. We've been spoiling everything.
Yeah.
But we do spoilers on the show.
Is she like down on her luck or some shit like that? What's the motive?
So she's
a
hold on, can I guess?
She's a power businesswoman.
And she can't find a man. Is that what it is?
No.
Oh.
No. Not necessarily.
Was she going through a
did
divorce?
allude to her not getting
No,
any real.
that was not it at all. You that's how you know you don't fucking. You're not in tune with women's feelings, bro.
I'm very in tune with them. That's how I know to ignore some of them.
It wasn't about her getting a man at all. She just found a man in the process.
Nigga.
It was a listen. She's an agent. She's a big agent of a company. She's trying to sign a basketball player, a new rookie coming up.
Yeah.
Right. She's trying to sign him.
Yeah.
But she didn't get a promotion because she doesn't adapt well to men. Like she doesn't understand like the men's psyche or some shit.
What is there to understand?
It's just some male sexist shit.
So all of her clients are like female WNBA players.
Oh, gotcha.
So she's like
and shit like that.
Oh, they have cameos now?
So it's like
yeah.
You don't sign men because you don't get us.
Yeah.
That's stupid. What is there to get?
Very
she has to
stupid.
try
We're
to
very
sign
simple
this rookie.
people.
She got to sign this rookie first round draft.
Yeah.
So
was it like a real player or was it like just some random guy?
It's supposed to be like a play on LeVar Ball and
because what's the name? LeVar Ball.
Tracy Morgan.
It's like LeVar Ball. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if Tracy Morgan I might check it out.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan was good in it too.
Tracy Morgan was alright. Yeah.
I love Tracy Morgan.
So Tracy Morgan is like a family man. To connect with being a family man, she pretends to be a family woman.
With a dude that she fucking violated.
Yeah, she had a one-night stand with some guy. He
had a one-night stand with some guy. She woke up, his kid was there. And then she walked out and seen that his wife,
he had
like
a picture of him
and his wife.
in his wedding, and it's like, oh shit, you got a wife? Fuck you. Oh, you got a wife and a kid?
But his wife really is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She doesn't know that.
Very loving story.
She fucked up.
Turns out to be.
She fucked up.
It's a very loving story.
Okay.
So she starts.
But that's not what the reason why.
Yeah. So what's the impetus to
the reason why she got the tea? She tried to understand men so she could try to, so she can get her ways up in the workplace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she
Okay.
can get better at her job.
And then now she's going around and she can hear men's thoughts.
Yeah. So
she
Does it have
had a party with her friends Fifi Dobson and all that
Yeah.
shit.
So
Okay.
so the Haitian tea at this little bachelorette.
I'm really mad at this Haitian
They go
tea, by
out
the way.
for the bachelorette party.
Nah, it's not that serious.
So then there's more weed and Hennessy, and then at some point in the dance floor, she gets hit with an inflatable dick, and hits her head.
Hits her head on the speaker, and then she passes out and
Wakes up in the
So
hospital.
the tea
and now she
necessarily
can-
wasn't what did it.
That's what they think. That they're making it a mix.
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't know what.
So it was like
did what.
she had a concussion and she thought
I
she
think
could.
it was the tea with the mixture.
It sounds like she had a concussion.
Of the hit in the head that got
The
her.
mixture.
Yeah.
Well, the tea doesn't work if you don't get hit in the head. Then
Yeah, that's what Erykah Badu found out. She was like, "Oh, I tried drinking the tea. Shit ain't."
Yeah, she said, I tried that shit, and then all I could hear was Tupac. She said all I could hear was
Tupac and Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers,
and they were not happy. Yo, so she starts using. So this dude needs a family man, and this guy literally just walks in this one night stand that she ran out of his crib to give her back her wallet that she dropped. And she's like, "Oh, here's my husband." And she's
she's
using
faking.
the nigga, but then she falls in love. But then, in the point of falling in love, the nigga finds out he was using her. And this is the part of the movie that gets me fucking mad.
I thought you said you didn't watch the movie.
I told you I watched it right before I got up to like an hour.
So you didn't see
20
that?
something minutes. I didn't see that.
So you didn't see the? Did you see the wedding part where they went to her friend's wedding?
No.
You didn't see that shit. Is crazy.
So
you didn't see them. You didn't see the crucial parts.
But think
That's
about
a crucial
this.
part of the movie.
No, this is a crucial part of the
because
movie.
her friends ditched her. You didn't see that part.
Wait a second. So this guy finds out that he's been using her, but she's clearly already fallen in love with him at this point, right?
the guy in the trailer that where they had sex and he was offering her a Gatorade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he finds out she's using him, and he's like, "You use my kid as a prop." But this is a bitch who can read minds. This is a nigga who feels betrayed. Not a single thought of his was said. He would be like, "This, you stupid," like he was very polite. And they were just
he had polite thoughts.
Yeah. He was like,
he liked her too.
He was like,
though.
You use me, and when you use my child, man, that sucks.
and he just walked away all sad.
You don't understand.
I was like, she's supposed to be able to. She's supposed to be able to read minds.
He liked her though.
She's supposed to be able to read minds.
I think.
When you like a woman and you find out she's
But you can still.
you're not really thinking. You're just like, damn, what the fuck? If you really like the girl,
No, if you really
You'd be
like
upset.
the girl,
You'd be a little upset.
You don't be like, fuck this bitch, I hate her.
No, but you gotta be
you
like,
stupid bitch.
yeah,
Why'd you
like,
do that?
Damn it, you stupid. Yeah.
So the shit was not realistic to men's thoughts at all. I was like,
Well,
that- but
did
really
men?
wasn't
But that's the
men-
thing,
Did
neither-
men write this?
It really
Of course they did.
realistic to men's thoughts.
It was like,
I give him that one.
some
But
of
the story is not that bad. Bro.
But that
It's
goes back to
horrible.
what women want. That was the same thing. What women, no woman. It was a guy that wrote it, and no woman thinks the things that Mel Gibson was hearing.
I don't know.
It's just the concept
I was like,
is stupid.
Yeah, but you didn't get to the part where they was at the wedding.
So explain that.
Twisted on her friends, like her friends ditched her because she fucked up all their relationships.
what do you mean she fucked up all their relationships?
You didn't see it. They
So
was at
explain
the
it.
wedding, they was talking shit. He was like, "Your man is gay." She was telling all their
yeah.
man's
Out loud?
Yeah, yeah.
Your man is gay.
Yeah,
Your man
yeah.
fucked your cousin. She was.
Why did she
going
do that?
crazy. Because she
didn't
didn't
read
want
their
because
minds.
they was about to get married.
Who was
Her best friend was about to get married.
to
Yes.
to like a fuck nigga or something?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
who fucked her
Yeah.
cousin.
So they'd be out playing pool. He'd be
Oh.
like,
Crazy
"Yo, I'm gonna fuck this waitress before I get married," and she can hear him.
Ah, okay.
But he already fucked her cousin, which they didn't really reveal, but she revealed it.
Why?
What?
Because she's bitter.
They was like, "Oh, we were on a break." Like her cousin stood up in the middle of the wedding.
Yeah.
We were on a break. I'm sorry.
Oh
And
my
she
god.
beat his ass. Then the other dude was like, "Your fucking man is on the down low." He fucked this dude over here. Both dudes got up like, "No." You see all that shit.
How did you see? You saw it in the
I
theater?
was in the theater. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna pay to see that. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
wasn't gonna pay it either. I ripped it off.
I tried.
on
I tried to
Valentine's
find
Day,
it.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's the thing. Why the fuck is that movie so hard to find? Everything.
Yeah.
Online.
yeah.
Like
Of all
conspiracy
movies.
theory.
Of all
shit.
movies.
Of all the movies.
Support black businesses.
No. I think
Was it a black business story?
That's-
like
yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
a big like.
Film.
it's a
Is it?
exactly. It's a coon movie.
Yeah.
And coon movies are protected.
BET film.
Coon movies are more protected than bald eagles in this country. I couldn't find a copy
mad
of
balls,
this. Like,
I
yo.
could not find. Yeah, I could.
Eagles are not
Birth
a
of a Nation was out on rip right
yeah.
before it came out, but a coon movie.
I seen Birth of a Nation in the theater though too. I support black business.
honestly.
Did you see Honor Up?
You keep saying that, but how do you even watch that movie?
What movie?
Dave Dash's movie.
Oh no, no, thank you.
You gonna
Murder
pick
movie.
that one? That's the one you picking?
I don't know where to find it.
The next.
That's the thing about certain black businesses.
We should.
Nah,
we should.
shout out to
when
Dave
it's
Dash.
hard
though.
to get to, I'm automatically out. Like,
We should. We should. We should review
When
Killer
they're closed
Season.
on Mondays. Most black businesses are closed on Mondays. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
Most black businesses are closed on Mondays. I
Man,
don't
most
know why.
Jamaican restaurants are closed, but they still be open. I was like,
Most
yo,
Jamaican
we
restaurants
don't got
don't-
that. We don't
The
got
Jamaican-
that. It's like,
Never have a full menu of items.
No, they have it, but they don't have the food that's
No,
on the
no.
menu.
yeah, basically.
Any black Jamaican restaurant
Yeah.
doesn't have any. Like they have a full menu right there, but they
But
don't have all that
none of the stuff is there.
And then any
They probably
Nigerian
only got, like,
restaurant,
three.
they just open up when they feel like it. They don't have any set schedule.
Yo, I live across the street from a Jamaican restaurant, and like they've been closed for weeks, and nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. Mind you, this is the same place that like there was like I'm telling you, there was a shooting
That's probably why.
that was like a year ago.
You
They
explained
stayed
it.
open.
Yeah, but then they probably got a fee,
Yeah.
some shit.
Like they and
That
then
dude
like
waited a year to
it's-
get back.
It's upsetting because you know
They're
I
trying
don't.
to sell it.
They make a really good Rasta pasta, and like I don't have to go far. It's literally across the street. I go in my boxers. It's great.
Nah, Bed-Stuy
Wait, what?
fish fry,
Yeah, it's like directly across the street from my house.
Bed-Stuy fish fry, dreadlock pasta.
What's that? Is that Rasta pasta or with like hair? in it?
Dreadlock pasta.
Oh, that's a good one.
That shit is incredible.
What's in it? That sounds really good.
Incredible.
Any
Rasta
weed?
pasta.
Any weed? in
Oh,
it?
it's just the different name for Rasta pasta.
Yeah, they call it dreadlock pasta.
Oh, okay.
That shit is.
Proprietary.
Yeah.
That shit is incredible.
I mean, is it better than Footprints?
Never had that.
Wait, what
What's footprint?
is there weed in Rasta pasta?
No, it's
Nah,
just
nah.
it's called
the Jamaican style.
the,
of pasta.
it's the colors of the the Jamaican flag.
Wait, so
No, it's not. No.
So like red
What?
peppers.
No. It's
It's red peppers, green peppers.
red peppers, green
and it's
peppers, and the sauce is gold. Red, green, and gold is the concept. That's what makes it Rasta pasta.
I love pasta. And
It's
all
good.
its
Some of them
forms.
got chicken in it. Like, oh.
Yeah, you can the pasta
Yo, the
itself.
best- why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
The best Jamaican food.
Yo,
I had,
I need to
the
know.
best Jamaican food I had in a while. Right, it was in Harlem. Right,
Mm-hmm.
some spot in Harlem.
On Lennox?
What's that shit? The Flip always go there too, but it was in the summertime.
The grill or something.
And they don't serve this shit. But whoever was cooking that day was on their shit. I had a jerk salmon with jerk chicken fried rice.
That sounds amazing.
That it was the best Jamaican food I ever had, and I've been to Jamaica. It's the best Jamaican food I ever had in my life. I don't know who was cooking that day. I go to there, never have it again.
He got deported, probably.
Yo, I was like, yo, what is
I'm going home, man.
Yeah.
And they had
His name was-
crab patties.
Crab patty sounds really good.
Yeah.
No, lobster patties. My bad, not crab. Lobster.
Still sounds good.
I like
Lobster
crab
patty?
with the lobster.
That sounds pretty good.
Yo, and I go there all the time, and they never have that shit.
Because Donovan got deported.
It was in the summertime.
You know his name was Donovan, right? Or like Trevor.
It was me and Flip went over there. And
Trevor,
I was like,
Donovan.
What is this? I was like, what is that?
Glenmore.
Gerald Thomas.
His name was Glenmore.
I don't know who it was. Whoever it was, he don't work there no more.
I love
probably
Jamaican
went
names so much. The only like nationality of names I love more is like Dominican names because they just make them
Why are we
shits
talking
up.
about this?
I don't know.
So you seen how Stella got her group back? You
Yeah.
like that? Is it better than What Men Want? You
Of
seen it?
course.
How Stella Got a Group Back is a great movie. First
Yeah,
off,
at least they had a cohesive.
can I
line.
tell you something
It
about
wasn't
here's the thing
predictable.
about how when that movie came out, I was like,
It's
what?
not funny though.
What
I
year
don't
did that
think
movie
What
come
Men
out?
Want was funny.
At no point did I laugh, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I don't think What Men Want was funny though.
So then, what was the point of the movie? Like Erykah Badu, her sister,
Erykah Badu was kind of funny.
Tracy Morgan made me go.
Tracy Morgan, yeah.
And then
Shaq was
Shaq's in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Shaq
little
is
moments. Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out what year How Stella Got a Group Back came out, but
90 something.
yeah, we were young, and that like when I wasn't expecting to see titties in that movie, and I did, and I was really happy about it. Like, remember the scene when they first get there, like they're at the party, and all of a sudden everybody starts going top. I was like, oh word! And then the funny thing is, so I'd seen it on VHS because I went to the library and got it, and I was like, I'll watch this movie.
Anybody's ever seen it like in the theater?
No, of course not. And I paused it so I could jerk off because it was a great. Listen, when you're 12 years old,
You're telling way too much.
the titty scene was great. It was a great titty scene.
It was that good.
I liked it. I mean, there wasn't a lot to go by back then. It was like that and like He Got Game.
This guy is bugging.
Yeah, you bugging.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga paused the titty scene.
I do that a lot. I did that for He Got Game.
There's actual porn out there. You know that, right?
Yeah, but this is like 96.
Yo, 96.
I had like dial-up. Nobody.
Yeah.
Who has the time?
Yeah, load them pictures.
Who's
yeah.
got the time? It was
Line
stopping
by
like
line.
a neck. I was like, God damn it.
You get a bit by bit.
Yeah. Who's got the time?
Yeah, it's
Who's
like
got
a
the time? Now.
It's like a seductive dance.
Now,
where
yeah,
she's
not-
slowly
yeah.
revealing the.
yeah.
I love this crazy.
No,
You
but
ever
I,
seen what's the shit with the computers?
Weird Science?
No, it's like some shit. It's about computers taking over and shit. But it was made like in the fucking 90s.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like War Games or some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember War Games. War Games is
War Games.
that's the one with Matthew Broderick, right?
I don't know.
Like I remember War Games. I think you're thinking Weird Science, where they create a woman.
No. I
She
know
didn't
Weird
take
Science.
over.
Everybody knows Weird
Yeah.
Science.
Oh, is that
everybody
okay?
knows science.
It was about computers taking
And they take
over.
over?
and shit.
I don't know.
Like,
Terminator?
about to press the nukes,
Terminator.
about to press the nukes and shit like that.
That sounds like War Games, actually.
I
That
think
does
it's
sound like War
It's
Games.
probably War Games.
All right.
So we picking movies.
Yeah.
All right, what's your movie pick? You got one or no?
No, I don't have one either. Let me think.
Mac the Knife.
What?
The old.
The old school gangster flick.
That's what you pick?
Yeah.
Was it
I think it's either Mac the Knife or Jack the Knife.
Mac the Knife?
Is it the one that Scarface was based on?
Yeah, they're all based on the same
It was
movie.
based on Scarface?
No, I'm sorry. Scarface.
As long, the one thing
Scarface-
about Scarface is mad long.
The Godfather, all of this shit is. They even stole the music from it, so that the
Mac the Knife.
came from that movie.
I don't know what that is. That's a song by Bobby Durant.
Well, there's an original version of Scarface from 1932.
It's called Scarface?
It's called Scarface.
No, I'm talking about this movie.
What's it called, man?
I think it's Mac the Knife.
Mac the Knife is a song.
Yes, it's based on I'll figure it out.
Oh, I see it. 1980,
Yeah.
89. It's 1989 though. You sure? With Raul Julia?
Raul Julia?
Yeah.
M. Bison?
It says Captain Machete.
No, I'm not talking about Captain Machete.
Is it this movie?
No, it's not in color. It's black and white.
But this is Mac the Knife.
Yeah, not that.
It's another black and white movie.
Yeah, man.
So,
Killing me with the black and white movies.
so that guy Talik that I was telling you about had hit me up. He's like, we should review Maniac on Netflix.
Maniac?
Yeah, but that's a
saw that
that's a
already.
series.
With
you didn't like it?
I hated that shit.
Really?
This shit
With Jonah Hill?
Oh my god, it's so terrible.
What? I loved it.
That shit is so terrible, bro.
That shit was weird.
You mean to tell me? Are they in the future or are they in the past?
They're in the present. It's an alternate present. It's an alternate reality.
I hated it.
It's an alternate timeline.
The only time that works was in Super Mario,
Okay.
the movie. That's the only time shit like
It was
that
an
works.
alternate timeline. It's now,
It's
but it's
trash.
like I thought it was great.
It's trash.
Wait, what Super Mario movie are you talking about?
Clock, clock, clock. You seen that
That's a good
with
movie.
John Leguizamo?
One of the
That's
most
Luigi?
horrible
By the way,
movies
they
that I've
couldn't-
ever seen.
By the way, hold on. Can I say
No,
something?
no.
They-
No,
That's when Hollywood was.
E-Bokk, no.
That's probably one of the worst adaptation movies.
No, don't say. Are you
That's
crazy?
one of the
Off
worst
jump?
movies.
Off jump, they couldn't find two Italians. They couldn't find two. They found a Puerto Rican and a British guy.
Crazy.
A British dude and a
One of
Puerto
the
Rican
worst
to play two Italians.
adaptation. It's like that's when Hollywood thought that they knew better than the general
y'all
public.
are
Like, oh, what?
bugging.
This is based on throw out the source material, and now they have to just stick to the comic book when they make
you're
a fucking
bugging.
film because they don't know what the
You're bugging.
the mushrooms
They
were just
fucked up.
sludge.
Yeah, they
What?
fucked all of that
Mushrooms
up.
were not just sludge, bro.
The Goombas were lizards. What?
They were really tall. They shouldn't have been really tall.
Bro,
And they had leather jackets.
These
for
little
some reason.
short
It's an
Goombas are big
adaptation.
guys with fucking.
yo,
Why were they wearing leather jackets?
It was.
yo, oh
it-
my
it- that's
god,
that was one of the.
Koopa wasn't a- Koopa should have been a
A lot of
legend.
people did cocaine during that time.
Yes,
It shows.
Yes,
A
yes.
lot
It
of
definitely
people
shows.
did cocaine during that time. So when you watch that movie, you could smell the cocaine. In it.
Watching that movie, I was like, "Oh man, it's a wrap for adaptation films." And for a while, no video
You
games.
did not think that.
No.
Well, how old were you when that came out?
It came out in the '90s, right? So yeah, I was
Because Leguizamo was already in.
How old were you when that came out?
in my.
Like
I
10.
remember being like 10 years old,
Like
loving
10.
that
I
shit.
think I was like 12 or something.
I was into it because I was like, finally a Super Mario Brothers movie. But
I wasn't.
I was
even
like,
mad, bro.
I was
No,
watching it, but I was like, this isn't the video game.
I almost
No,
threw-
I knew that.
I almost
figured that
threw,
out.
I,
but it was-
I almost
it wasn't
threw
even
up
about that.
once I figured out like why would they call this Mario?
Yeah.
why didn't they just call it like Sludge Land or something?
guys are fucking
John
retarded.
Leguizamo Sludge
I didn't like
Land.
the fact that Koopa was just a dude with fucking weird hair.
No, Koopa was a dragon. He was a dragon.
Koopa's not a dragon though. Koopa's
I mean, he was a dinosaur.
Koopa's not a dinosaur.
Yes, he is.
Bowser? Koopa, whatever.
Bowser is a dinosaur.
No, not really. He's like some
Bowser
weird-
is a turtle dinosaur. He's
yeah,
a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's
bro.
like a,
Turtle
he's like
dinosaur.
he's like a Godzilla sort of
He's-
thing. He's like a
Bowser is a
he's-
dinosaur.
he's
By the way,
remixed.
Bowser King Koopa, which is
So is Yoshi. Yoshi's a dinosaur.
Yoshi's a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yoshi's
Yoshi-
definitely
Bowser's a dinosaur.
Nah.
They're
don't think
all
Bowser's a-
dinosaurs. This is
They're
back
all
in-
they're video game characters. Because what's a
I thought they were
Goomba?
turtles.
a plumber and a dinosaur is a plumber and a dinosaur, bro.
What's a
It doesn't
Goomba?
matter
A
if
Goomba,
they're in the 80s.
I thought
What's
a
a
Goomba was
Goomba?
like a weird
A
mushroom.
Goomba is a dinosaur.
It's
No, not in the game. No, a Goomba's like a. Well, Goomba's
it's some
Italian,
made up
but-
shit. It's just the evil mushrooms. They
Yeah.
got niggas with mushrooms on their heads
The
that are
evil
nice.
mushroom, exactly.
And then the brown ones, they're the bad mushrooms.
You're the bad one. Yeah,
They're the ones who.
maybe it's a
There's
lesson.
bad mushrooms and good mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's a plain
Maybe it's a lesson
Only with
to be
the
learned.
ones
There's bad mushrooms. There's good mushrooms that make you bigger. There's bad mushrooms that
Oh man.
Yeah.
kill you.
Oh wait.
Who played the princess in that movie? I don't
Are all
remember.
of the evil characters of Mario Brown?
Oh, did we just
Are they
stumble across something?
minorities?
Is Mario secretly racist?
No, they're green
The
too.
princess is blonde haired and.
I mean, I don't know. All the bombs are black.
All the bombs were black.
Oh yeah!
All the bombs were black. Holy shit.
I gotta be evil just because I was born a bomb.
Yeah.
Yo, I love.
Wasn't my
Mario,
choice.
bro.
Oh,
I love that movie.
shit.
I love that movie.
I want to rewatch it.
Super Mario. That's
Yeah.
my. Nah, I don't.
We're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna pick that. 'Cause
Um,
everybody's seen it. But I like
Kinda-
it. Clock, clock. We used to always say that. All my niggas.
you guys like Hancock?
No, it's terrible. He likes it.
I thought Hancock was dope.
Yeah, it's
But
They should have made a sequel.
But find a movie that you wanted me to watch because I need the exact name. Because Mac the Knife is a 1989 movie. That shit looks.
So are we all watching the same movie, or like?
Well,
so
he's gonna pick a movie
for you.
No, we're all like.
Oh,
he
so
doesn't have to watch it because he's seen it already.
You guys
Gotcha.
say your movies, and then I'll figure out.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I can't even think of.
So why are you?
How about you guys seen True Romance?
What was that?
The first, technically the first Tarantino movie.
Yeah. No, the first time Tim was 4 Rooms. Have y'all seen 4 Rooms?
No.
That's my pick. 4 Rooms.
Okay.
That's my pick for y'all.
Well, so True Romance he didn't direct. He wrote it.
He wrote it.
4
Rooms is my movie.
That was his first movie?
I believe so.
Okay.
That's the first movie I remember.
Wait, so if you liked Super Mario, do you also like the Street Fighter adaptation?
No, I did not like
that Street Fighter movie is better than the Mario movie. You know that, right?
It is.
But I don't like that. No.
How about the Double Dragon movie?
Oh, I totally.
Cool.
Why'd you even bring that? Yeah. I've been trying to forget all these fucking just horrible bombs.
And people, this is crazy. What's that? What's the karate movie? The black dude.
What? The Karate Kid?
No, I forgot the name already.
The Last Dragon?
The Last Dragon.
You don't like The Last Dragon?
Oh, no. Space Ghost. No.
You don't like The Last Dragon?
Last Dragon is so terrible.
The ad-libs in that movie are classic. You know what it is about The Last Dragon? You can tell that there's a black writer.
Had to be.
In some of the shit. Because it's like
terrible.
Catching bullets with your teeth,
annoying.
nigga. Like, what is
Show Enough is great.
He's cool.
No.
But
no.
The white people in that movie made me hate the movie, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah. Well,
absolutely right.
I hated it.
That's how you know.
What is in the water? Like, what is in that water? Why is it eating people?
But
like,
the ad-libs. Yeah, but the ad-libs, though.
Huh?
They never broke the tank.
They can't.
Yeah,
they
don't
just
eat glass. They eat flesh.
They're just flesh-eating fish.
Broke the tank. Like I never knew what they never seen what was in there.
Yeah.
Oh well, you're not gonna get real barracudas.
Yeah. That shit was like a corny Power Rangers, bro.
Well, came before Power Rangers,
but with way more ethnic flavor.
That's a great movie.
When Show Enough shows up
in the movie theater,
and he's walking in the theater, there's a nigga in the background like, yo, that nigga got on football shoulder pads. Just those little things is like, yo, that movie kills me.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's up there.
What I love the most about that movie is like everybody does karate.
I didn't really like that movie.
Everybody.
It's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Leroy.
No, it's Bruce Lee. He was like, this Bruce Lee. This nigga think he Bruce Lee.
Yo,
what I loved about it was like it's like
that movie, bro,
I feel like it's legit because like everybody in like the 80s fucking did karate.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, and love Bruce Lee,
bro. Shit's whack.
I thought it was great.
White people fucked that whole movie.
The little brother.
If it was just Show Enough versus Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, but you got to get there. You got to get there.
But because they added those white people in there and all that shit, it was like whack. It was like, nah.
You need a way to get there.
Yeah, if you take out the white people, that is a dope movie.
Yeah. It's much better without white people.
It's
Don't get me wrong.
way better without the white people.
But you need them to get to.
If Show Enough was just going around Harlem, smashing shit, looking for Bruce Leroy, that would be a dope movie. But because of the white people and all this shit, like it was like,
God damn.
They really didn't add much to the movie. You're right. They didn't add much to the movie. What was the guy's name? Eddie Arcadian.
Yeah.
I recently watched it.
I recently watched it.
That's why I'm telling like this shit.
Yeah, man.
That guy. That was his only movie. Bruce Leroy. That was like the only thing he ever did.
He's terrible.
He was pretty bad.
Get your pizzas to Daddy's pizzas. Like, you don't like that?
Kid? Who's a little kid?
The brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was useless too.
No, he's.
I mean, he hasn't done anything in his career, but he's
fire.
He was kind of funny.
Are you crazy?
He broke dance off the ropes.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, when he broke dance off the ropes.
He was talking crazy, and he could have bagged her if Bruce Leroy didn't get in the way.
I think she was just humoring him. I think she was just like, you're funny.
Yo,
when they threw
she's like the teacher who will fuck the students.
Those kids usually get the pussy, bro.
When they threw
those kids
Yo, when they threw him in the garbage can and he came out, he had like spaghetti in his hair.
Oh. Wait, yeah, so you like that movie. What are you talking about? You don't like the movie?
I just didn't like the white people in that movie. It made the movie terrible.
Because they were caricatures. Everybody else was like...
And they were overacting.
But how about the Asians? How do you feel about the Asians?
All the white people were overly acting. Show Enough overacted, but in a great way. But like all the other white people were just like overacting, and just singing in the music videos. It's like, oh, this shit.
Think about
funny,
it.
bro.
That's the way most other movies are. They always have a token nigga who's like, oh, I'll play the piano, boss. Like, yo,
like Casablanca.
Like Casablanca, yeah.
shit. Now I like that movie more, son.
Yeah.
Now that you pointed it out to me, like they treated those white people like shit.
Yeah.
Those actors.
White people was
Oh my god.
the girl, the Eddie Arcadian's girlfriend. She's like, I'm just a girl. He's like, you're just a girl from Kew Gardens. I was like, yo, Kew Gardens is a nice neighborhood. I don't know what you're talking
Maybe I'm a girl, and maybe I am.
about.
Yeah,
You're
that movie
also just a Jew from
You pick a
Long.
movie, Stan? You got a movie?
Let's do True Romance.
Another we gonna Tarantino?
Yeah, because I think it's not a typical Tarantino movie. Because
How old is that movie?
came out in the '90s. It was like It was like the first movie that he like had a hand in that I remember.
Right. I remember Four Rooms. That shit is fire to me.
Because Pulp Fiction was his first like directed movie, I think, or his first big
Four
directed
Rooms
movie.
is, I'm telling you.
Got the name of the movie, The Three Penny Opera.
Okay.
That's the name of it?
Yep.
When did it come out?
Shit?
Because
Hold on, let me see.
the reason I was thinking Mac the Knife is because Mac the Knife, the song, is a translation of the original song that was in this movie.
Gotcha.
Where it's like some
It's
other
like a Ella Fitzgerald song?
Floven.
It's a play?
It's a movie. It's 1931.
All right, cool.
Three Penny Opera.
If you could find the link and
The
throw that
Three
in there.
Penny Opera.
Throw that link in the group chat. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, I wouldn't have seen
1931.
Casablanca.
Yep. And when you see it, you're gonna be like,
Yo,
holy
y'all don't like
shit.
Four Rooms.
If you
If
hadn't,
y'all don't like Four Rooms, I don't know if I can show them.
yo, if you hadn't thrown up that link in the group chat for the Casablanca, I wouldn't have seen it because I couldn't find it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had trouble
couldn't
finding
find I was gonna buy it. I bought North by West. I didn't buy North. I rented it for like $3.
I found it.
Because I wanted to watch it in good quality.
I could
I found a good copy.
Yeah, man.
The thing is, like I was trying to watch it. I was trying to watch him at work.
Movie after 2012, you can find an HD, good quality.
Like,
And I can hook you up with the links, man.
yeah.
The Baggers Opera. That's what you're saying?
The Three Penny Opera is the name of the film.
It's a musical.
It is not a musical.
That's what it says, bro.
The Three Penny Opera, the film from 1931.
What's your
It's drama / musical.
Or
what's your guys' favorite mob movie ever?
The Three Penny Opera.
That one? All right.
Because literally,
Goodfellas.
this will
Goodfellas.
every single mob movie is based on this shit.
I'm looking forward to seeing this now.
You're gonna in much the same way that North by Northwest started that genre.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be like, okay, they took shit from this.
That's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this now.
Especially, but the first Godfather borrowed from it heavily, like heavily.
I love Four
Did you ever
Rooms.
read the
So
book?
much so
I
that
can't wait
my-
for y'all to watch Four Rooms. That shit is fire.
True Romance is pretty good too. I think True Romance is like might be the.
What's the love story aspect to this film?
Four Rooms?
Yeah.
There's no love story.
Yo, Space Coast, don't say that.
There's
Don't
no love
don't
In
say
Four
that. Then I
Rooms-
watched
Yo,
this film.
in Four Rooms, there's absolutely no love story. I can
Okay.
guarantee
Yeah.
you. There's a moment where he
are
wants
there-
to fuck somebody, but he does. It's some shit that happens.
does
So you gotta
Tarantino
Space.
does Tarantino do that ever really?
What love stories?
Love stories?
It's a Tarantino movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a Tarantino. movie.
I don't think. I'm trying to think. Does Tarantino even do that? I mean, technically, could you say that Kill Bill is a love story?
Well, it's about his love of feet. Tarantino has something.
What's it called? What's your shit called? True Romance.
Yeah.
1993.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this might.
The
but Tony
three-
Scott is the director of True Romance.
Yeah. But what's his name? Tarantino wrote it.
Oh right. No, so I think Four Rooms is his first directing.
Yeah.
1995.
You might be right. Yeah.
Because
Because didn't Pulp Fiction come? Did Pulp Fiction come out after that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it came out after that.
Okay.
For real. Because Four Rooms is like, he's in it too,
He's in everything. He's in all his movies. Is there a Tarantino movie?
and Bruce Willis is in Four Rooms.
Oh, I do like Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is in Four Rooms.
I think Bruce Willis is one of the, like he might be underrated if you think about it. Like
Who,
Bruce Willis
Bruce
might be underrated.
No, he's not. He
Well-
gets exactly the acclaim he deserves. What are you talking about?
But like I think
Underrated how?
people consider him an action star, but I think he's a little more than that.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
No, he's more.
He can do more than that.
He did that to himself, though.
What
That's
else?
true.
Let's look at his movies, and then we go. Through
That
and then
non action movies that he's done.
I'm just looking at all his movies.
I think it was Unbreakable was probably some of his best work.
No, you're bugging.
He was very good in Unbreakable. Fucking Signs. He was so good in Signs. Not Signs.
Signs.
The Sixth Sense. He was great in Sixth Sense.
Let's see. He was Pulp Fiction, Split, Death Wish. Why they got it like this?
Oh yeah, because he's going.
Why
What?
they can't put it in order?
Wait, he's doing Death Wish?
He's doing what? No, I didn't say Death Wish. He did Death Wish. Yeah, he did it in 2000 last year. So it says.
Like the Charles Bronson remake?
I guess so.
I missed that.
Yeah.
You ever seen Hudsucker Proxy? He's funny in that.
No.
He's
Armageddon.
Armageddon's great. Love Armageddon.
The Fifth Element.
He was very good in Fifth Element.
Fire, bro. He got some shit. Looper.
I didn't
like
totally.
Looper?
I didn't hate it, but I didn't.
Tears of the Sun.
Yeah, Tears of the Sun is a great. That war movie. Yeah,
Last Man Standing.
never saw it.
You never saw Last Man Standing? Surrogates.
I didn't see that. No, I did. I did see it. I don't remember it though.
The Kid
I don't know what that is.
from Disney. The Disney movie. The Kid.
The Kid? No, I don't remember.
Never
That.
seen The Kid?
No.
The baseball shit. Color of the Night. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
He gets some pussy in that movie.
I doubt it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, The Last Boy Scout.
With Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I enjoyed
yeah.
that.
Mercury Rising.
Mercury Rising with the little retarded kid?
Yeah.
Oh, you just love.
he
You
was
pointing out the
retarded.
retarded.
Well, he was autistic. Yeah, whatever.
He was not.
Autism
man.
is a social construct that people made up for
my
people that have
God.
social anxiety, okay? Autism didn't exist before
This guy
1982.
is bugging.
Autism did
was
not
not
exist before
retarded.
Talking
1982.
about Japs and retards. What's wrong with you, bro?
Bugging, son. Marauders.
Autism is a social construct people made up to make people feel
Look Who's
better.
Talking.
Oh, man. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
those movies.
16 Blocks.
16 Blocks was good.
Bruce Willis might have to be the OG, bro. The
I'm telling you.
Siege.
What?
The Siege.
The Siege was
With
good.
Denzel.
Yo, we should do The Siege. Yo, Tony Shalhoub is so good in that fucking movie.
Yo.
I was just listening
Bruce
to Tony
Willis might be
Shalhoub
the
on
GOAT,
Mark Maron's
man.
I
podcast.
don't even remember this siege.
That was the one. It
Some
was
underwater
With
shit.
Denzel.
No, Denzel's like it's
No, the underwater shit. I remember what you're talking about. That wasn't Bruce Willis
Waterworld.
though.
Hunt for Red October or some shit.
That was
Oh yeah, Crimson Tide.
Sean
what's the shit
Connery.
where I don't know if you're talking about underwater shit. I think you're talking about the shit where they was in the tunnel. That's Stallone, I think.
Daylight.
Yeah, Daylight. That's Stallone.
That was good. That was an alright.
See what I mean?
Could've been
That was his
Bruce
first
Willis,
movie. That was his second movie he did with his son.
That could have been Bruce Willis though.
Sage Stallone. Something like that. His son. His son was in Rocky 4. I know that.
Yo, you ever seen Hard
Rocky V.
Rain?
Yes, with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it.
that shit fire.
And Morgan Freeman.
Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
I think he was in there. Hard Rain was just raining outside is a flood.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
crazy shit
The
going on.
concept is fucking stupid.
Like
but,
the end of times.
that's-
Noah.
No, it
type
wasn't even
shit.
that. It was like there was just like a lot of
It's an action
rain
movie.
and a flood and like there was it's a heist movie.
Yeah, it's
They
like a
try- they
heist
gotta rob
going
a
on. They're
bank.
trying to catch these killers, but then
Yeah.
it's like raining and there's a flood.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
It's pretty dope.
man. It's an ill movie.
Was 50 Cent in it?
No,
Nah,
hell
this is
no.
way
It's
before.
always way before 50 Cent.
This is like the mid to late 90s.
It's like Daylight and Hard Rain are kind of like the same in a way.
There's no good Keanu Reeves movie where he has lines.
Go watch Hard Rain. Keanu Reeves in Hard Rain?
Chain Reaction was okay.
Let's
Rachel-
go through Keanu
Rachel
Reeves.
Weisz.
Hold on, let's go through Keanu Reeves.
Yo, how many movies has Keanu Reeves done with Morgan Freeman? Seems like 2. Okay, 2.
And no matter what movie he does, he speaks the exact same way.
Yeah, but it
guys
works.
are bugging.
Bill and
No,
Ted?
it doesn't.
I love Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted
Point
and
Break.
Matrix.
Knock.
Point,
I can't wait
Point
for the
Speed.
Point Break.
Wait,
Is that
Keanu
movie
Reeves
good
was
because
in
of
Point
Keanu
Break?
Reeves or is it good because of Sandra Bullock?
He saved. Sandra Bullock made the movie. Yeah, you're right.
Sandra Bullock was right. That's why Speed 2 sucked.
Toy Story 4.
What?
Keanu Reeves in Toy Story 4.
What?
Yes.
I can't wait to see.
I
'cause
didn't
Key
even
and
know
Peele
there
are in it,
was
too.
a Toy Story 4.
It's coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
Key and Peele
Devil's
are in it.
Advocate. You don't like Devil's Advocate?
Devil's Advocate was really good, but Pacino made that movie.
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
That movie was awful. That movie was so bad.
Something's Got to Give.
He's in that?
Yeah.
With Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't
He
remember.
probably doesn't have lines.
Hardball.
Hardball's a good movie.
I don't know these
Yeah,
movies
Hardball's a good
by
movie.
name.
He had
You
lines.
gotta you gotta jog my memory.
But like if
Hardball?
G Baby didn't,
You don't remember?
Well, he's like a baseball
G-Baby,
coach?
What's the name is in that movie too?
Wait, G Baby the rapper?
No.
No. What's the name in that movie too?
Huh?
Fuck. The names be killing me, man. From Creed.
Oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, little kid. In that movie.
He plays a baseball coach who has gambling debts, and like kids get shot.
You never
in it.
seen Hardball?
Hardball's pretty good.
You never seen Hardball?
So what does he do? He makes the kids like
The white savior.
Yeah, he goes into the hood and teaches baseball.
See what I mean? Like
with a leather jacket on, by the way.
I
He's
boycott.
fire. That movie's fire,
I
though.
boycott a lot of this shit.
Hold on, but Hardball is fire.
Hardball's good.
Hold on, Hardball is good though.
You know, remember who was the kid? The
Hardball,
pitcher.
I don't know,
The pitcher couldn't pitch unless he had headphones on. He was listening to Biggie.
Sammy. That's Sammy, like the actual Sammy, the singer.
What?
He's going to my school. Sammy.
Who's that?
You know what I'm saying? Sammy, the singer. Sammy.
No, but like he couldn't pitch well
black
unless
kid
he
Sammy.
had headphones on and listened to Big Papa.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
love
I
it
like
when they
call
call
me
me
Big
Pop.
Pop.
And then they won the game. Keanu Reeves up to the bar. I like it when you call me. Like, I should fire. You gotta see Hardball. You never seen Hardball?
I don't want to
It's
see
on
Keanu
TBS all
Reeves
the
singing
time.
Biggie lyrics.
Keanu Reeves is ill in that movie.
Keanu-
That's one of his best.
Keanu
That gave
Reeves-
him all the black people credit. You can't say it. Like,
Keanu Reeves is a horrible actor.
watch Hardball.
Hold on. Did you guys see that video of Will Smith explaining why he turned down The Matrix?
Yeah,
No.
That shit is hilarious.
Oh, because he, I forgot.
because the bad pitch.
Yeah, it was a
from,
bad pitch. Which he first
I
off,
forgot. I remember
So-
seeing it, but I'm like, I watched it. I was like, but Jada Pinkett was in that movie.
she was in the second one.
Yeah.
So here's what he said, because there's two schools of thought. He said that he had done Independence Day. He had just come off Independence Day.
Didn't want to be the alien guy.
Yeah, he didn't want to be the alien guy, so he turned down Men in Black. And then Spielberg called him and said, "Stop being a fuckboy, do this fucking movie."
Yeah, don't think with your brain.
Yeah,
think with
he's
my
like,
brain.
think with my brain. So he does Men in Black. So now he's getting all these offers. He's hitting, and then the Wachowskis pitch The Matrix to him, and they're like, "Think about it." Like, so he does the whole thing. He's like, he puts his
So
hat
like
backwards,
you jump and then like we could see a 360 jump.
and then we're gonna invent cameras, and they're gonna go all around you. And so Will Smith is like, "This sounds fucking
The
stupid."
Matrix would be terrible.
It would have been awful. And he said that the role of Morpheus was supposed to be Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have been so bad.
awful.
They never would have made two more and whatever else they did. That movie would have been shit.
If you
Have they made
movie recent events? We can talk about those too. 'cause
Have
I
they
don't
made
even
two
know.
more of anything that Val Kilmer has made?
Who's Val Kilmer? I gotta go back.
He played Batman.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
one of the-
Who else?
Val
Who else
Kilmer
is
has never made anything better.
there? Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Like,
only the
if
tracks.
anything, he's the
Let's
kind of guy. If you take
see.
Val Kilmer out of any movie and place him with someone comparable,
Heat.
it's a much. He's not good in Heat.
that comedy
That-
spy movie was probably the only thing I ever liked Val Kilmer.
The Saint was like the only movie I liked.
Deja Vu.
He's in Deja Vu.
That's hilarious. I don't remember him.
He's in Deja Vu.
The Prince of Egypt, nigga.
Are you looking at the right person?
Yeah.
He's in The Prince of Egypt with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
I remember it.
He's not good in anything.
The opening scene of Batman was like just showing his legs in the bat outfit going up the steps in the Batcave. I was like, wait, why is Catwoman in the Batcave?
Yeah.
And then it pans up and it's Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this nigga got. This nigga
Why is he
got
wearing that?
This is crazy. The
feminine
curiosity
legs.
Was he which Batman was he in? The third one?
No, I think it was like the fourth.
Who is it? Goes. I think
The
it
one
goes
after
in the
George
order of
Clooney.
his
It was
best movies.
George Clooney took over from
Val
Deja
Kilmer.
Vu was good.
no
He
from
was
what's
in
his name?
Batman
Keaton?
Forever.
Yeah, from Michael Keaton. They went to
He was in Batman Forever.
right.
No, that was the third one. He was the third Batman.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. With the first one with that was the one.
He was in Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, man, he was good
Yeah,
in Top
Top
Gun.
Gun.
Oh,
He was
he's
good in Top
gonna be
Gun.
he's gonna be in the next Top Gun too.
Because he didn't have many.
He's got nothing going on.
He didn't have many lines in Top Gun though.
Yeah,
He's his only.
He just played the.
He's the guy with the teeth thing. He's like,
He's in The Saint.
yeah, that was a decent movie. That was a terrorism movie. With him and who's the woman in that movie?
I'm never gonna remember.
Drew Barrymore.
No,
Let me see.
not Julianne Moore.
Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Susan Sarandon. I'm just
nah,
throwing out
it's
names.
just white people.
Who's Elizabeth Shue?
She's like
Julia Childs.
Cocktail. She was in Cocktail.
yeah.
Oh, from Hollow Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. I hated that movie.
I like like Hollow Man.
I watched Hollow Man so many
Listen,
times. I hated it.
There's very few Kevin Bacon movies that you could. I love Kevin Bacon.
So this is why you guys think the way you guys have watched a lot of shitty movies.
I watch all movies.
Crazy.
The majority of those movies, like it has warped your mind.
You don't like Hollow Man?
Hollow Man's pretty good.
You don't like Kevin Bacon?
No, I don't like Kevin Bacon.
Why?
The center of the Hollywood universe.
I don't think Kevin Bacon likes Kevin Bacon.
He's the center of the Hollywood universe.
He's trying to kill himself.
You ever go to oracleofbacon.com? You type in any actor's name from any era, you can link him to Kevin Bacon. It's hilarious.
The 7 Degrees.
Who's in the beauty shop?
Yeah. It's like Kevin Bacon does that thing where he like now he knows, so he just does movies with like a ton of people.
Kevin Bacon,
so that you can link him to other people.
Look at this shit.
Fuck Kevin Bacon. Man.
Super.
One time I looked up the very first actor, and you can link that person to Kevin Bacon.
Who?
Like
Charlie
if you look
Chaplin?
up, yeah, you can link someone like that to Kevin Bacon. It's hilarious. Anyway,
all right, so we love it. We ended this.
Yeah. So
those
we're doing
those are the 3 movies.
True Romance.
Three penny opera, 4 rooms,
and
True
I sent you guys the link.
Yeah,
it's on YouTube for free.
Yeah,
nice.
All right, man.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
We're gonna put this shit on iTunes.
It's
and
subtitled.
Spotify and all that shit.
That's fine. So I gotta pay. It gives me a reason to pay attention.
We're gonna do that.
What language is it in?
I have no fucking idea.
It's in a different language.
Yeah.
This is
subtitled.
gonna totally
Oh
I
man.
hate subtitle movies.
Really?
Sometimes. It depends. If
You ever
it's
seen
really
City of
good-
God?
Yeah, I've seen City of God.
There you go. That's a good movie with subtitles.
It's not a good movie. What makes it good?
This fuck what? The little Brazilian gangs, Lil Zay.
Yeah,
RZA did the
I've
score.
been to Brazil. It doesn't beat that.
I mean, obviously, I'm not.
It's not all that, bro.
It's not better than the book.
Did you have sex in Brazil?
No,
You too afraid?
I was young. Bro.
The AIDS, man. The
Yeah, that's what I'm
AIDS.
saying. Like,
I was young. I didn't
it's like playing Russian roulette. Do you like?
How old were you?
When I went to Brazil,
Yeah.
Yo, you are well traveled.
12. I was like 12.
You can still have sex at 12.
Yeah, but I didn't have. I was having sex like that.
I mean, people.
Not
In,
to go look for some pussy in Brazil. I mean, I was looking.
I
at
don't think-
pussy.
In
I
Brazil,
was looking at
pussy's
pussy,
looking
but
for
I was
you.
like,
I don't think you got to look very
it was
hard.
like it was with family and shit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like a thing.
It's like a family trip.
Yeah.
I want to go to Brazil, but like if I go, I think I'm gonna stay.
Stay with AIDS.
So let's go.
That's the thing. That's if I can't come back with AIDS, I gotta.
You get some.
You gotta just rock out up.
I guess I live.
to Brazil,
I guess I live here now.
and do a show in Brazil.
You really still on your Patrice shit, son.
I'm telling you, should. There's a video up somewhere on YouTube of me wearing a.
I think if y'all come in here and trash 4 rooms, you have no soul.
See, now you're setting me up. Like now I have to like it.
You're
'Cause
going to like it.
I better.
You're going to like it.
All right.
It's gonna be a part where you might not like. It might be in the beginning. I don't like the beginning of the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the beginning of the movie because it's like this is stupid. But then like Madonna's in the movie. But then like
I don't know if is that
no,
a
but I'm
draw?
just saying
She
she's
better
a
not be a
She's
love-
also in Dick Tracy. What does that mean?
She better
But
not
it's
be a
like-
love interest, bro.
There's no love interest in this movie.
Bro.
He's actually setting us up to watch Love Actually.
There's no love interest in this movie. There's no love interest in this movie.
Is Jennifer Aniston in this movie?
I don't know. There's a Quentin Tarantino.
Is she in
movie,
any
bro.
movies?
Rom-com. She started the genre.
It's not a rom com.
She started the rom com genre.
Yeah.
If you guys don't like, if you guys get to the what is it, the 3rd room, and you don't like it, yeah. If you don't, what is it, 3rd room? Whatever room where you start seeing kids and you see Antonio Banderas. If you
Wait,
don't
anyone
like,
Antonio Banderas?
yeah,
I love
if you
Antonio
don't like
Banderas.
that room when he goes in there, I cannot do this show anymore.
Antonio
I'm telling you that.
Banderas is low key.
Yeah.
Like
This is one of his
really
greatest
good.
roles.
really good. Like
That's a lot to say. You can't.
This
Philadelphia.
is one of his greatest roles.
You can't.
Philadelphia though.
He smacks a kid in the movie. I'm just gonna say, put
He
that
had
up.
AIDS in Philadelphia.
You gotta watch it.
What was the movie where he's an assassin? Is it Assassins?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Where he's like a.
That's
Mexican?
no. This is another movie where he's an assassin. I think it's called Assassins.
All right, well,
But yeah,
if you guys don't like 4, if you guys come back here, and you don't like 4 rooms. I'm not doing the show no more, bro. I can't because it's like what?
3 penny opera. If you pay attention, will blow your mind.
I'm gonna pay attention. I'm watching.
Yeah.
It. I think it's a
Well, the
music.
thing about
If it's a musical,
the thing
I'm
about The
gonna be mad.
Godfather is that it's based on a book.
I don't really like the.
So is the book
The
based on
Godfather's a little
this movie?
sluggish. If you watch it now, it doesn't hold up.
Look.
It's a little sluggish.
Tom
Hold on.
Clancy films are based on books, but
Yeah.
look at how much they ripped
That's
off
true.
this.
Nah,
shit.
movies based on books
Hold
are
on.
good sometimes.
What I'm
Uh,
saying,
Potter is
it
like
doesn't
Ready
mean that
Player
they
One.
didn't.
You like Harry Potter?
Of course not.
Like Ready Player One, based on a book. Hold on.
You don't like
What-
Harry Potter
what-
though. Like you
okay,
have no
okay,
soul.
okay.
Like
I love
no
Harry Potter.
soul.
I fuck with Harry Potter. I do.
I love Harry
do.
Potter.
Harry Potter is not bad. Like
Love Harry Potter.
I just don't. I wish they would have done him quicker so that he didn't turn into like a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Like
by the
that's the
eighth
shit.
by the eighth movie, he was like 75.
Yeah.
He was on Social
but he
Security.
was also getting bitches by the 8th movie.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
that
but
makes
like
sense.
he's still in high school, but he's like
It's
30.
not
I'm
high
like,
school.
this
Yeah.
is a little
It's
iffy.
still high school.
It's
Hogwarts is a high
um,
school.
It's a vocational school. It's not even.
It's a little more than a vocational school. It's not like they went to fucking Catherine Gibbs, man. It's like
It's a
it's
vocational school, man.
it's not like they went
to
to-
go away take a train.
it's not like they went to Queensville. It's like this
It's like
is
a boarding school, bro.
it's a boarding school, yeah, not a
It's
vocational
Job
school.
Corps.
It's not Job Corps. It's not Job Corps.
Hogwarts is Job
No, it's
Corps.
not. Here's why it's not. Because they weren't. None of them. A lot of them didn't get jobs after.
They don't have job. Wizards doesn't.
Well, a
have
lot of them
job.
got killed
A
after,
lot of them
right?
did get killed. That's
But
true.
what do you like? How you like the prequels?
I like them. I like
You watch the prequels?
Fantastic
The
Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't like the first one.
I saw the most
I
recent
had to
one in
watch it.
theaters.
I had to
the
watch
first
it.
one is fire. With Colin
I had to
Farrell
watch it. Yeah, I had to watch it a couple times to kind of like get
to
into
get
it.
it.
And then,
but
but then
the
by
first
the
one, I was like, yo, this shit.
by the
it
end-
shocked me because I'm like, oh, another Harry Potter
Yeah.
shit. So then I'm watching this shit. I'm like, nah, this shit is good.
I was
But-
just happy
but-
to see Johnny Depp coming back.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
was like-
honestly
I was
by
like-
the time, but halfway through the movie to the end, it picked up for me. And then the second one I thought was great.
Don't let
Second
that
one was
bitch get
crazy.
you down, Johnny.
I saw the second one after I took acid.
That was the
shit
first
I
nigga
couldn't
ripped
do
down by
that.
the.
I was
Me Too
drunk
movie.
and I saw.
I was coming down with the acid. I seen that shit. I was like, oh,
I was drunk when I saw
Wait,
Order
so,
of the Phoenix.
so to
fucking
date now, how many
immaculate.
times have you taken acid?
No, that was the first time. I only took.
Oh, after you saw the.
yeah, that's how I saw it. After that, Like,
I
yo,
couldn't
this
do
shit
that.
is
I think I would cry.
fire. Huh?
I feel like I would cry if I took acid and saw a movie like that.
You would cry?
I think I would cry if I saw a movie like
I
that.
didn't cry. I didn't
Wait,
cry.
how long was that high? That acid high?
Doesn't that
No,
like a
the
day?
high took 8 hours.
That's too long,
That
bro.
shit took 8
That
hours.
is that's
That's a long
too
time.
It
It
changes
long.
your life. It changes your life. It took 8 hours, but then like the next day, you still kind of remember.
Were you out like by
You feel
yourself?
it? No, when I was here, it was great.
Then you like FaceTime face or some shit.
Yeah, and I have a whole, there's a whole story on the YouTube of the first time taking acid. When I was here, it was great. It was great. Laughing, like I'm crying, laughing, crazy funny. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Funny. Everything is funny. Everything is funny. It's like high. You're high, but it's good. When the car ride home, scary as shit.
You weren't driving, right?
Scary.
Yeah.
No,
You were driving?
No, I was in Uber. But I
okay,
felt like
okay.
he was going way too fast. And I'm looking at the speedometer. I'm like, there's no way he's going 40. Like, this shit is going at least 160.
You asked him to slow down?
No, I didn't. I was scared, bro. I was scared for my life. Like, what the fuck? And he's like, and then we're on the highway, and he's like stuck at 55. Perfect. And I'm like, how is he doing this? Like, how is he doing this? He's not laying off the gas. He's not doing nothing. How is his thing just stuck right there?
That's crazy.
And it feels like I'm going 200 miles per hour.
You know where I can get some acid?
That's what I was
You want to
thinking.
take acid? We take acid to do the show.
Yo, 8-hour highs?
I don't know.
Nah,
We
I
watch like 8 movies in here.
Yeah. But you brought up a point that I want to.
When you're at home, you change though.
Yeah.
Once you get to the house and you're by yourself, I was stuck in the shower. I thought I was lost. I thought I got lost in my shower. I was like, oh shit. I couldn't get out, but I could. It was weird. The shower experience was kind of crazy. Scary. There's scary parts. It's like parts that are scary. The car, scary.
So
Shower, scary.
I got to take it with people
But
that
when
are going to take
you're
care of me.
home by yourself, that's when you self-reflect. You start seeing shit, like shifting big heads.
Yeah.
big.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's
All
weird,
right.
but it's not like you're gonna like you feel like you died. Like you're not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm dead. Like if I die, this will be alright. It's cool.
Like when I've taken
Shit.
edibles, I get in my head and I'm always like, yo, people know I'm high. People can tell I'm high, and I get really.
No, it's not like.
Is that a paranoia high?
You look at people and you're like, damn, he's been high before.
Yeah.
Like you can tell everybody who's taking acid or mushrooms or something.
You could like seeing the people.
Like now, I could tell automatic if somebody's taking acid.
Oh, you mean?
I can automatically tell like, oh, you've been.
But I mean, I
there.
thought you meant like during the high, you can tell.
No, during the high, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
For
You
the
just
first
mean,
time,
like,
I don't
now,
know. I never
now?
took it again. But when you first take it, you don't know what the fuck is
All
happening.
right, I gotta get my hands on some acid.
Yeah.
I want to at least
If
try
you're
it.
by yourself, it's gonna change your life.
I don't want to be by myself though, you know.
It's gonna
Some girl from
change-
Seattle who has edibles just hit me up today.
Yeah,
No, I get edibles. That's easy.
I can get. I just don't want to.
Yeah, wasn't it all? You gave me that episode with Lansky.
Yeah.
You gave me the fucking sour patch. You're like,
Oh,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yo, I did an edible, and I had a
It's like,
fantasy
fuck
football
what?
draft and 2 comedy shows, and like, I don't know what happened.
Edibles don't really hit me like that.
Nah, if I do anything and get
I
on
just don't like the
stage,
smell of my
I used to
shit.
just
It
automatically.
smell like weed.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to end this
Hold on, real quick before we end. Godfather's slow, I get it, but
slow.
it's
Wait, so then this movie is super slow.
I'll watch it.
Godfather's really good.
It is.
You're not gonna.
But
think
Godfather
that,
2 is better.
How did you get introduced to Godfather?
You're not gonna think Godfather's good after you watch this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna suck.
All right. How did you get introduced to Godfather?
I probably, I think my dad. Like
He was watching it
yeah, and I just sat down and watched it with
and
him.
watched it.
Yeah.
I just watched it on TV.
You watched on TV?
Yeah, you know, with everything cut out.
Like you were
Yeah.
older?
Yeah.
Word. It was my mother's best friend's husband was watching it. He just put it on. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, what the fuck?
I love it.
What the fuck is this? And then the horse in the bed scene, I was hooked.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Yo, you know what got me hooked on Godfather onto Godfather was how racist it was. Like at one point, like when Tom Hagen goes to talk to that
Everything you guys are talking about it wasn't my experience for years because I watched it on TV.
Yeah,
They
they
edit
took a
out
lot
the
of shit out,
horse
yeah.
and they edit out the curse.
dude. Yeah, when
I
it's
seen-
like,
I seen the
let me tell you
real
something.
raw
Let me tell you something. My Mick Kraut friend, I was like, oh man.
I seen the real raw shit. I was like, oh, this shit crazy.
But Godfather 2 is better. Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1.
Yeah.
And Godfather 3 doesn't count because it wasn't a
I
real
don't
movie.
like 2 or 3.
You know they're
I
making
like
a
the first
4,
one.
right?
No, they should.
Nah, they made one where they put them all together, and it's like fucking like 12 hours or some shit.
What do you mean? Like they edited
They have a
them together?
Godfather edited where they put them all together.
of the
and
timeline?
they
In
add,
sequence?
Like, they have like different scenes that they
Because of
never
the
had in
timeless?
there.
Oh, okay. The timelines? I know.
Yeah, they have like scenes that
The
they,
third
that,
one's
that
garbage.
splices it together. I don't know why they did it, but
The third one's awful.
They made a 4th. There are some comedians who were a part of it.
fourth
They should.
they
Yeah,
like
like
when they
the-
remade Carlito's Way.
Oh my god.
Wait, they remade Carlito.
No, they made a
yeah.
sequel. They made
Yeah,
a
the
sequel.
sequel to Carlito's Way with Diddy.
Diddy's in it? I know.
Wait.
It went straight to. It went straight to BET.
You talking about Corojoro and all that shit?
No.
Carlito's Way.
Wait, which one's Carlito's Way?
Carlito's Way is the one
Carlito's Way is the one where he gives
with
him-
John Leguizamo
Yeah.
and Sean Penn. Who? Al Pacino's in it. Al Pacino is
yeah.
the sun's going down. Like what happened to Al Pacino in like '93?
Oh, with Benny
Something's-
Blanco
yeah,
from the
Benny
Bronx?
Blanco from the Bronx, right?
When this movie comes out on Netflix, I think it's coming out in October.
What we need? Someone needs to investigate
There's
Al
a movie
Pacino's
coming out
life.
in October with Al Pacino, De Niro, Action Bronson's in it. There's mad people in that movie.
Someone needs to go back and do like maybe if it's in podcast form or documentary, figure out what happened to Al Pacino between 90 and 93.
With this voice.
Yeah, he went from, if you ever watch like Serpico and like Godfather and like even like pre Scarface, really, because even Scarface, because he went from in Serpico, he's like, yeah, you know,
Scarface is long, too.
Son of a
Is this
woman.
movie long?
That's what happened.
This movie is long. This 3 is long.
Well,
Like how long? Because my movies be extra long for no reason.
yeah, word, because like, yeah, you're right. I think Son of a Woman, because like, I'm out of order, you're out of order, this whole system's. It's like, what happened to you,
and
dude?
he got a lot of acclaim from doing that, and it was like negative reinforcement.
He's a legend, bro.
Positive reinforcement for negative behavior.
Yo, if like Scarface
It really
is the happy medium.
He made
That's-
the Devil's Advocate is fire.
Remember when he's on the
Wait.
when he's huh?
I thought it was Jack Nicholson.
No.
Devil's Advocate?
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Where he plays the devil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Pacino.
Yeah. When he plays a lawyer, he's and Keanu Reeves is in it.
Keanu Reeves.
Charlize Theron.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other thing.
Are you crazy? The way his wife slits her throat? That shit is wild.
That was a great movie.
That movie is great. And you talk about Keanu Reeves can't act. That movie is
Keanu
great.
Reeves. Is
Yo, not for nothing though. That southern accent had to go. It was so bad.
He's crazy.
His weird Florida panhandle
What's
accent.
his next movie? John Wick? That's his
John
next
Wick
one.
3
That's
or
it?
whatever,
He's
yeah.
not doing nothing now?
They're working on Bill and Ted.
Movies 2 hours.
Bill and Ted.
They're working on
2
another Bill and
hours?
Ted.
What's a regular movie?
They just started production
Because
on Bill and Ted.
Godfather is like 3.5.
Yeah, but Godfather kind of like
Scarface is like 3 hours.
I remember
Like,
when
what
over
the
an hour was long for a movie.
Yeah.
Like that's what I liked about
Fucking-
Casablanca was short as fuck,
Yeah.
and so was
Casablanca was
Avengers is gonna be like 3.5 hours.
No, Avengers. Let me say something about Avengers.
Am I happy?
Wait, hold on. Let me say something about Avengers.
Wait, but keep in mind, whatever you're about to say, it's coming from someone who likes Mario.
I love Avengers. Let me tell you something about Avengers, bro. Because I avoid trailers, and I haven't seen the new trailer at all yet.
Yeah.
Then I don't plan on seeing it.
Okay.
So when I went in the theater, and I was like, yo, this shit about to be 3 hours. What the fuck? I was like, what? I loved every fucking minute of that fucking
No, yeah.
movie.
So do
son.
I. But the point
I was
is,
like, this shit is
the fact
incredible.
the fact of the matter
they
is,
still
remember-
going.
The fact of the matter is, I like movies. Yeah, you're right. Movies didn't used to be this long.
They really didn't.
No, but if it's something like Infinity War, like it means something.
Yo, and like
You can't rewatch it though. I tried to rewatch it. It's like
because you already know what happened and like just get through. But like I always like to. What I always do is I go to the Wikipedia and I read the synopsis just so I like. Oh yeah, that's how we left off.
See, but that's why I like watching bootlegs because then it has rewatchability. Because it's
fuck
like,
that
okay,
bullshit. No.
I need to see it.
You
but
can
like,
fast forward.
I like the theater. Like I like some certain movies I have to see in the theater.
Sure.
man,
Like Infinity War when it comes out, I'm gonna be in the theater. I have to.
fuck the theater.
Star Wars shit, I'll be in the theater. I'll be tight. I'm
Fuck
not
the
gonna lie.
theater.
Last Star Wars movie I went to the theater, I was tight. Not Solo, the other shit.
Fuck Hollywood.
Rogue One.
No, Rogue One was cool.
I like Rogue One.
The one after that.
Lando?
The other
Oh,
continuation
gotcha.
to the story.
Yeah.
The shit with Lando and shit.
No,
No, the shit with the continuation.
the episode 8.
I just watched that for the first time a few weeks ago.
I thought Solo was pretty good.
Yeah, wasn't that something we were supposed to watch?
It
Solo.
was cool.
Did we bring that up? Maybe.
We did bring it up, but nah.
I like
You're not watching
Solo.
it.
Yeah, I just watched it on my own. 'cause
I like
never
Woody
saw it.
Harrelson, man. Really like Woody Harrelson. I think he's a good actor. Big Woody Harrelson
There
guy.
you go.
I'm
I'm waiting for his bullshit.
not a Woody Harrelson guy.
No, I love Woody Harrelson.
Like Hunger Games, he was
I just didn't like Solo.
really good at Hunger Games.
Hunger Games is not a bad movie.
The
You
first
like
one
Hunger
sucks.
Games?
The first one sucks.
The first one does not suck, bro.
It's
Yeah,
a,
it does.
it's a ripoff of that Japanese
Who
film.
cares
from-
if it's a ripoff? Eva?
I
Like,
care. I care.
Is it a good? Oh my god!
It's,
No,
it's,
this
it's
is
a
the
good
thing.
movie. It's a good
The first-
movie.
I'll tell you why.
Some ripoffs are good.
The
Eva.
first two are good. Everything
Some
after
ripoffs
that.
are good.
Here's why the Hunger Games, the first one sucked, because the director fucked it up. They made that shit like I felt like I was getting epilepsy, like with the shaky cam and all that. Fuck that.
I like
The second and third movies had different directors. It was much better.
Nah, the first Hunger Games was ill.
No,
When
the
Rue
first-
died-
The first book is great.
Rue died.
Yeah. By the way, Rue is the
That shit
girl.
that movie made me cry when Rue died. It made me cry.
Did it really?
Yeah, that made me cry.
Who, the little black girl?
The little black girl.
when
Yeah.
the little black girl died.
I ain't know her, nigga. Somebody was
She's,
gonna.
she's
shit
the
made me
girl
cry.
from.
You didn't accept her fate once they said.
That shit made me cry though, man.
She's the girl
'Cause then I
from that new
understood
movie.
the movie. This is a big impact.
She's the girl from The Hate You Give.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
She's cute.
They
can say
wanted
that
you to
now.
feel bad about that little black chick.
That's why it made me sad.
I ain't give a fuck.
And
I
she
knew.
was black. I was like, damn, this shit crazy.
Well, district, whatever they were in, whatever that district was, is like Atlanta, basically.
Her thing was playing hide and seek. She had to go.
Man, that shit.
I knew
made me
She
when
would
I
have slowed
saw-
everybody down. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
I don't give a fuck. It made me cry. That movie. That's a movie that made me cry. That part.
The only movie that made me cry is The Green Mile.
That movie.
Wait, why'd you cry at the Green Mile?
The scene where they killed the little Cajun dude and they didn't give him the sponge, and he like he takes longer to die. I was like, he didn't deserve that.
That didn't make me
He
cry.
didn't deserve that.
I was just like, wow.
By the way, they never explained what he did to get into jail and to
What?
be on death row.
The Angel.
No, the Cajun dude. Like none of those guys, they'd ever said why they were
The
on death
Angel.
row.
They did say.
Yeah, him, but nobody else.
Mm.
And he didn't even do what they said he did.
No, he did.
Because he was black.
Black people usually don't do it, right?
Right. They're usually innocent.
They're victim of circumstances.
Yeah. Unless you're
Black people be doing that shit.
unless you're Jussie
Entrapment.
Smollett and you're making shit up.
Entrapment.
Black people be doing shit sometimes, bro.
Because they're forced to.
You know what's a good
I
mob
just
movie?
watched Cops before I came here. The motherfuckers on crystal meth are crazy.
The new shit is Live PD. You ever watch that?
I watched that too.
Live PD?
How you like Cops and you don't like Live PD?
Shit trash, bro.
I
Live
got
PD is trash. Like
It's
body
a-
cameras. Oh, we used 4 body cameras and two dash cams for this one. Then this is what happens.
Yeah, it's a breakdown.
Nah, that shit is trash, bro.
But after they get past that, it's just like Cops.
I like Cops, my nigga.
Is Cops still come on?
I like Cops. When the people see the camera, they're like, why the fuck is the cameraman here? I like that shit.
Does Cops still come on?
Yeah.
No, they don't make new
Live
episodes.
PD, Live PD is no.
Oh, okay.
But Cops is done. I think Cops is done like 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
That's all fine and good, but
It's just the opening song. That's
I'm
what
a To
makes
Catch a
Cops.
Predator guy.
No, Cops is fire.
To Catch a Predator is fucking hysterical.
Cops is fire. You watch Cops today, you see some shit like, yo, this shit. Like, I watched one episode, 3 people, crystal meth. And they all had similar shit. This one dude just hopped out of the car, started running. They're like, why you running, man? Why you running?
Yo, crystal meth makes
I don't know. Somebody had a gun to my head in the car. There's nobody else in the car but him. Yo, this shit's crazy.
Crystal meth makes you like immortal for like.
There's another dude.
It's like
another dude.
doing crystal meth is like getting the star in Mario.
Bro, that shit is crazy. son. There's another dude. He just bust through somebody's house. They went to the person's house. He's like, he just bust through. He's like, here's somebody screaming outside. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. They run outside. He's like, what are you doing, man? Get your hands. He like, they put him on the floor. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, my wife. They kidnapped my wife. Nigga's single. He just got 2 warrants. Like, he's just been doing shit. So they kidnapped my wife.
I'm telling you, man. I love
Crystal meth is a hell of a drug.
It's wild.
Bro.
Like I'm telling you, like, but yo, To Catch a Predator is so much better because these guys know their lives are over.
You know they doing it now.
To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
I seen one with some dude. He brought pizza to the chick. I seen it on YouTube. It's
Pizza
on
and
YouTube.
wine coolers. Oh man,
Yeah.
I
It's
love.
on YouTube.
There was a
Criminal
guy.
Investigations
My
YouTube,
two favorite episodes of To Catch a Predator. One, it was a dude that shows up, gets completely naked, and puts his dick in a hot dog bun.
Oh yeah,
That was classic. And the second one, my second favorite
This
is
shit on YouTube is crazy
Yeah?
too, though. They
Is it still Chris Hansen?
He bought pizza. He bought pepperoni pizza before. The
Is it
dude-
still Chris Hansen?
Yeah, Chris Hansen pops out.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Oh,
who
Trevor
the
Smith.
fuck are you? The nigga's just eating. He offers him a slice. He's still eating a pizza.
he probably jizzed on all that pizza.
Yo, my favorite,
They
my
just
favorite
ordered it. He's like, I'm
episode.
hungry, man. I just drove 2 hours.
There was a
He's like, but
dude.
you thought you were gonna have sex today.
There was a
He
dude.
thought he was like, are you her father? That shit was crazy.
There was a
bro.
dude that he gets caught, right, and they let him go. They're like, he's like, I'm never gonna do it again. The very next day, they catch him like a McDonald's trying to pick up some girl. It's like we caught you yesterday. He's like, I thought, what are the odds?
Yeah, man.
People are crazy.
I love that shit.
All right, bro. This is nobody's movie review.
Apostrophe S.
Yeah.
I like that.
Finally, something you like.
What do you mean, yo?
Yo, hit us up on Instagram or whatever, man.
Yeah,
Like
hit us up on Instagram.
like
I'm gonna try to put this episode started off. Put this episode and all the other episodes
yeah,
on iTunes.
hit us up,
and shit.
and I will respond because I have no life whatsoever. If you wanna talk about anything, just you could DM me if you want. I don't care. You know,
DM me them titties.
that's too. Preferably.
Too much.
But
Do women watch it? I don't think women watch the show yet.
I mean,
If you're a
Wait, do
woman,
we
you watch
just
this show.
You just watch what women
Put
want.
it in the
so
comments.
What men want.
We watched What Men Want. You should watch it. I think it's good for black women. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
If you're Haitian, don't watch
I
it
like it.
because apparently they're just
There's no
Haitian
hate to
tea.
Haitians. I think it's a good movie. It's cool.
Yeah, it's
I think
racist.
women will like the movie.
It's as racist as Bad Boys when they
It's
blew
not-
the horn
Are you
to assemble the
crazy?
crew. Goat horn. Doo, 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 doo.
I've been Haitian my whole life. Never did that. Never done it.
Are you crazy, bro?
Who is in this house?
Never said that either. I've been Haitian for a long time. Never said that. Never said that.
You guys not really Haitian. He's not really Haitian.
What are you talking about?
You're not.
I'm 100% fluent. I've been there. What
But you don't talk like that.
do you mean? That's
You don't talk Haitian.
that's not how we talk.
I've met Haitians that talk that way.
Nah, they're playing it up for you. That's not how we
I'm
talk.
playing it.
You see that viral video with the little girl talking about Trump in Haiti
No.
after he's made the shithole country thing. She was like just very intelligently ripping them up. I'm like, yo, they
Really?
always try to paint
I'm done.
these
Have
countries
you
as
seen
being like
the
very
Nigerian
educated.
person question the gayness?
Why are you gay? And he's Ugandan.
Why are you gay?
You are gay. Who says I am gay?
Yeah.
You are gay.
You are gay. Why are you gay? The best of like there was this old video of a guy trying to teach people not to be gay, and he was like explaining like what they do.
So they take the poo poo.
They eat their poo poo.
That's the guy she was debating.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
It makes sense now. That guy does not like gay people.
All right, I'm done.
So after they take
nobody's
the
movie
poo
review.
poo, the smell,
They lick their anus and they eat their poo poo.
I didn't
Yo,
watch the whole thing.
I watch that
I've never seen
video
that.
once a month.
I've never seen that.
Oh man.
Send me that.
Oh hell yeah.
you gotta.
They eat their poo poo, and then he makes it sound like this. They do this thing called anal licking, and then they go like this.
But for somebody who don't like gay people,
He knows a lot about gay
Very
people.
fucking graphic
Yo.
detail. Very
I
graphic.
hate people like that.
Yo, he knows way too much about gay
And he
culture.
was when he was debating Pepe, he had like props. He had like a banana with a condom on it, and he had like a bunch of the pastor did. So
They brought him on the show. I didn't see the whole thing.
so the guy who asked
They
the girl,
brought him on the show?
yes, the guy who asked, it's like an hour
Word?
long.
No, I know it's like an hour. I watched like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so the 20 minutes you watched,
I
were
watched
just,
till he was like talking about
he was introducing Pepe.
no, Pepe was on the phone or something. Somebody was on the phone. He was on the phone and then they got off the phone with him. And then he came back on the phone and he was like, I do not want to debate with this guy. he's like, please. I was like that's when I stopped watching.
Oh man, yeah, man. But yeah, he's going back and forth with Pepe was there to debate a Ugandan pastor, who's the guy he's talking about.
This guy's great.
And the "Why are you gay" guy was
Super-
supposed to be the moderator.
Yo, the why are
Super
you gay
anti-gay,
guy is
but
crazy, bro.
super anti-gay, but fucking hysterical. Why are you gay?
Yeah.
Like you were supposed to have an answer for him.
Yeah, no, that's when I stopped watching. When he was like, so, what do you do with your recruitment? He's like, how does it work? How does the recruitment work?
Yeah, he kept trying to put words in her mouth.
Like, that's when I stopped watching. I was like, all right, this is fucking
Do you
retarded.
take a census of how many of your people there are in
He's like,
Uganda?
why are you trying to recruit children?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
what
that
are
guy
you
needs a
talking
podcast.
about?
I'm not gonna lie. That guy, I would definitely subscribe.
To the
That
show?
that dude needs a podcast.
He's a show. He got a show right there.
Flip wanted to fly him out.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
he'll do it. Flip will do it if he gets him. It's lit. It's lit.
It's got. I want to be there. I want to be there.
If he
Oh
gets
my
him,
God,
it's
I
lit.
wanna
But
be involved.
I
So-
think he was in New York because he was here for John Oliver's show. I think
Word?
John Oliver got him or something like that.
No, we can't get
John Oliver's show is really good too.
All right, yo.
Yeah, we gotta
There's nobody's movie review.
with an apostrophe.
We're gonna watch those 3 movies.
Yeah, man.
4 Rooms. If y'all don't like it, I'm not doing the show no more. It's over. Y'all can do it yourselves. I'm not gonna do the show no more.
I'll
If
probably.
you don't like 4 Rooms,
Tarantino,
We gotta.
yo, that shit is.
I like
fire.
Tarantino,
That's
so.
to me, that's Tarantino's best movie.
Hateful Eight was probably the closest I ever came
It's
to
too
not
long,
liking
man. I wish it was-
Tarantino.
They could have cut out 45 minutes of that movie.
Yo,
Well,
if you don't like four Rooms, bro, I really don't want to do the show no more.
well, they said like his movies changed after his cinematographer died. Whoever that lady was.
Was it that she died or was it she
She
left?
died.
I don't really like
Oh.
Kill Bill. We'll talk about that in the next show.
Yo, Space Ghost.
Come on, man.
What's the issue?
You can't just say things like that.
What could you not like about?
No, I don't really like it.
Okay, are you into like kung fu flicks at all?
Yeah, I like Drunken Master.
That's a little different than that.
So you know the guy from Drunken Master is in Kill Bill.
Yeah. Kill
Yeah,
Bill's
you know-
on-
you know-
Hattori Hanzo?
Kill Bill's on a lot, bro.
Hattori Hanzo?
How can you like Ready
I like
Player
what's that-
One
I like-
and not like Kill? Like yo,
I like what's that? Vivica Fox in that movie. Vivica
Yeah.
Fox is crazy.
Diamond?
Yeah.
I
Something?
heard they're making another Kill Bill though with the daughter. The daughter is coming to Secret.
She comes
Adventures.
back to get. That was the plan the whole time. The daughter comes.
His daughter, man.
Yeah, Beatrice Kiddo's daughter comes to get
Oh yeah.
whoever.
Yeah,
No,
but
not
they're making that. I heard.
Vivica Fox's daughter comes back to get Beatrix Kiddo.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the plan from jump. So I
But
think
that's going to be in the next movie that they said.
oh, that's dope.
1
Yeah.
and 3. So I'll watch that. That's cool.
the cast is great.
Oh, that
I fell asleep first time I seen that movie.
Yo, Space Ghost.
I've never fallen asleep in a movie theater.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I have.
especially with chicks.
I definitely have.
I don't. Yeah, I can't think of any time I've ever fallen asleep.
100% have.
Yeah.
No,
The third Matrix.
no.
Knocked.
I did recently.
The third Matrix, I
I don't know what I saw.
Ghost Rider. Whoa.
Didn't see Ghost Rider. I will not see Ghost Rider in the movie theater.
The first time you started changing it to Ghost Rider, I was like, no. Like
The third Matrix, knocked.
Really?
Yeah.
Revolutions?
Harry Potter. Which one? The third. I think the third one.
What movie came out
Maybe the
recently? I saw a
second
movie
one.
recently that
I fell asleep.
There's a movie that came out recently that I fell asleep in for like 10 minutes.
I thought you just said never.
No, I just remembered. There was something I was super
fell asleep to
tired.
a lot
I
of
forgot what it
fucking
was.
movies, bro.
Yeah.
I fell
was something
asleep to
recent.
A lot of movies.
I gotta ask my cousin because she
So
woke me up. She was
recently?
like, "You didn't miss." Yeah, it was something recently.
I remember I fell asleep.
I fell asleep to the Watcher. I had the Lobster. I had to rewatch it.
I fell asleep during the movie
I see
theater, and the girl like I was with nudged me awake. I was like, "Bitch, I paid for this film.
Mhm.
You got here for free. Just
Yeah.
enjoy the fucking movie for yourself. Don't look at what I'm doing."
Movie.
I'm paying for this nap.
I forgot what it was. It was some shit in Harlem.
What?
I almost fell asleep to. I fell asleep to. Almost fell asleep to Fantastic Beasts. Shit, too. The second one.
Maybe that's what it was.
I almost did.
Yeah, that might have been it. I might have fallen
Fantastic
asleep with
Beasts?
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, the middle was kind of shaky.
No, I saw that. I saw it on bootleg.
Fantastic Beasts was a.
The second one. The second one.
I like the second one,
It was dope, but like in the middle, it was like a little slow.
and I'm excited to see more Johnny Depp for the third installment. Like I'm
Mhm.
excited for the
In the
one.
movie. All right, nobody's movie review. We'll be back on iTunes and all that shit soon.
Peace.